No, you'll always say it.
Haven't had one of those in a while.
It's about a minute.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mystery and Tides of Darkness. I am Noah, the DM for this wonderful campaign session. And at the start of our session, we are going to be walking it back just a little bit when we get started before we roll intro. There is just a couple of things to mention. One, if you do want to catch us live when we are live streaming, we are on Twitch at Natural One Productions. Same spelling as our YouTube channel, No Spaces. You can find us on Twitch there. We stream all the time on Sundays.
It's every Sunday.
We're going to try and do a little bit more and try and get more content out for you guys in the coming weeks. And really up our production for you guys.
If life would only settle down a bit.
Yeah.
Having a regular job and being an adult is a fetching nightmare.
Help us. Anyway.
Help. I don't like work.
Oh, who does?
So we are going to try and get some more stuff out for you guys. But you can find us on Twitch streaming normally around the time of 6:30 Mountain Standard Time is generally, I'd say, when we're starting.
It's where we try to start.
That's when we try to be starting. So 6:30 Mountain Standard Time is when you can find us on Twitch on Sundays. So if you want to watch us live, please tune in there. Drop us a follow. We're trying to reach affiliate. And, you know, if you're on YouTube, give us a like and subscribe if you enjoy it. It helps us a lot. You know, just do the share or copy text thing if you want to boost us and help us be found by the algorithm and really get out there. Without further ado, we appreciate you guys, and we're going to go ahead and get started into the session. Roll intro.
I got a 15 persuade. Or I got a 19 persuasion for you to just do what you want to do.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and start off from when Calvin walked into the camp while everyone was taking a long rest. So the only two characters who are currently up and awake is Calvin and Cairo.
I come waltzing in. I don't know what I'm holding. I assume I'm holding my wand pieces in my map.
Holding like a stick with like a red and white.
Oh yeah, yes. Exactly.
Yeah, he's got his hobo stick, and for reference, they're camping in the middle of a bandit camp that they just cleared out and had fought vampires.
We just passed out.
I'm like already half drunk, and I'm like singing a shanty as I come in.
I look up as I'm working on Daisy.
What was that?
Kevin.
Hey, mate. I'm like, oh, these are my people. I start setting my thing down and unpacking it. It's just a little lunch I prepared.
Cheeses, wine, crackers.
Exactly.
Cheese and crackers.
I just start setting up a last little like meal before I get ready to bed. But hey, mate.
It was a long walk. No?
How are you doing?
I'm feeling great, man.
The judgmental stare.
You still drunk?
I just a little bit. You know me.
How's that sound?
Say something.
Test.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
It wasn't on metal over here. It was on the plastic. So it was not supporting it.
Calvin,
Carlo.
did you get what you needed?
Oh yes, and I reach to my bag and pull it out, and it's a wand, a partially built wand that has 4 pieces at this point. It's 4. Yeah, it's 4. It's a little bit bigger at this moment.
Yeah.
Was
it the Silver Wing family you had to get it from, right?
Yeah, I can almost cast spells with it now. Just about.
A wand?
I put it back in my bag. I think it's a wand. I hope it is.
You don't know?
No, I don't know. I have a map.
That was so loud.
Sorry. And it doesn't really specify whether or not it's wands, but it does. It just has the pieces in the different locations. That's about it. I've just been collecting the things.
You just explained your whole question.
Yes.
He doesn't know what the
Kleptomaniac.
frick he's doing, and he's taking us
You know-
along with him.
What did you have to give the Silverwings? I'm curious, because they're very prodigious.
Oh,
clan.
I scammed so it was the littlest girl who had what I wanted, and I scammed her out of it. It was pretty funny, actually. Yeah. I don't remember at all.
Roll for brain.
You know what? Actually, yeah, I'll roll.
Roll for memory.
Okay, I'm lying. I do remember, but I'm lying.
The 30 gold pieces.
What? Sorry?
The 30 gold pieces, remember?
That's 30 gold
Yeah, wasn't it 30 gold?
for.
No,
No.
he traded
No,
his
he
belt.
No, I traded
traded
the belt.
his.
But
It
you
was
also
about-
got the 30 gold, though.
No, so the 30 gold was what the dad traded his daughter for the
Right,
belt.
that's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And then he tried to give the belt back to him.
Yeah.
Right, I remember now. It's been a week.
Yeah, it was a belt of dwarven kind worth 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
indeed.
no one's gonna know.
You
Unless
know,
he says.
I trust you.
I laugh. Why?
You stuck your neck out for us.
Oh,
We
I
always
do,
help you.
I do that for a lot of people. But I expect stuff in return. I get all serious. I expect things in return.
You're like 18.
I want
Being
these
so
cheese.
young, you're very troubled, Calvin.
It's got like little bits of fuzz from the cloth, like stuck to the food.
Yeah. I think there was a bug in that one.
Probably you've worked hours.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
You know we're just gonna go back. Probably tomorrow morning.
What? Oh.
We have
Oh,
to talk to Lord Folkvar again.
I pack up my thing and set it down and start using it as a pillow and just lay down. Yeah. Might as well get shut eye.
Where's the other pieces?
Huh?
Your other pieces you have to search for.
Yeah, every time.
As you take a look, you see the following locations. You see the remaining ones are one in Mistwatch with the tag saying close to the heart of royalty. And then you notice that the one that previously was in the Coven Mountains has changed to now being located in the Bog of Silence along with two other ones. And they say Corpse Queen.
So now
above them.
three
There
say
are three there
Corpse
that say
Queen.
Corpse Queen.
Terrifying.
There's also one still in the one out in the Nightmare Wastes.
Oh no.
And that's all the extra ones, right?
Yep. Those are all the ones that you do not have.
Hold on, pasting that. Do I realize that the Bog of Silence one has changed? I got a 17, I assume
Yes.
I do. I see it. I go, that's a bit strange. I show you the thing.
Yeah.
I'll let you take that. And I go, one of them seems to have changed, and now three of them say they're from the same area. That means I get three in one go.
Calvin,
Yeah,
are you the only one that's searching for this artifact?
I would assume so. It was a pretty rare artifact. Oh, crap. Oh, no.
Beautiful.
Oh, it says Corpse Queen. We can't fight that.
Do you know the Corpse Queen?
No. Oh, it says three of the pieces. Well, I guess I had four.
Queen of Corpse, that can't be too powerful, right?
It's a Corpse Queen.
I wish I was awake to smack you upside the head. The corpse that can't be too powerful. Who?
I mean, it's a corpse. They've already died once.
What?
Says the robot.
Yeah, I can really be.
I'm not
This is
awake.
awful.
I'm not awake.
I'm
to
going
this.
to bed,
I can't
man.
make sarcastic comments.
I put the map away.
We're gonna die
Calvin,
again.
No, way down again.
Wait,
Yes,
done.
yes, Cairo.
I notice you don't have your belt. I keep track of the magical artifacts in this party, you know.
I get up. I do like the whole like 180 spin.
You mean 360?
Yeah, I'm facing away from him now. now I don't have to look him in the eyes. Oh no, I seem to have lost my belt. Deception. 19.
Oh, dang!
Plus 20! Oh! Dang it!
Oh, this is
I
beautiful.
think I definitely have a plus to that. What's your plus to that?
Beautiful.
So I got a 24.
27.
Oh, dang!
Was yours a natural
Mine was a
20?
natural 20.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
Mine was a 19, but I have plus 8.
Okay.
You decide
So-
whether he did get a natural 20. I will give it to him.
So I would say that, like,
I'm aware of this bullshit.
I would say that, like, you're aware of it, but you're like, there's somewhat truthful tones to it, but you don't fully believe him.
I just
Guys,
walk
we
over
just
and just
started.
the handle. We can search for it if you want it back.
Hey, the only thing it gave me was a beard, and that's about it. I don't care.
5,000.
Resistance to poison.
Resistant to poison.
Aurora's just over there mumbling that in her sleep.
She's like quaking.
Yeah, she's like 5.
It's like the ghost of payments past.
The ghost of party funds.
Well, Kelvin.
It's our biggest loss of the campaign.
That's our biggest loss.
Well, we're going back tomorrow. We can go search for it tomorrow if we'd like.
Oh my gosh.
If you want to.
Hey, I'm down for whatever. I've been walking for the past hour?
Few hours.
I've been walking for the past hour, and I am tired, mate.
Very well.
I say, let's reconvene with the group tomorrow, and go from there.
Okay. Hey, by the way, Vesno Devoe's Devone?
Yep.
Devone's a vampire. I go back to look on TV.
He's not going to sleep now.
You know, I'm gonna sleep on this one. I go back to bed, and I fall asleep inevitably.
Well, sweet dreams, Calvin. You get better at long.
Oh, I was so close to sleep casting. That would have been really funny.
Kills one of the party members because we're not fully healed yet.
He gets me right in the head.
Eldritch blasts Cairo. As he's trying to fix Daisy, it just breaks her again.
Okay,
Daisy.
I'm asleep. Unless you want to say
Finish
anything.
working on
Yep.
Daisy.
Alright.
That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about.
Woohoo!
Alright, you guys go ahead and work throughout night. As you rest, so everyone go and take a long rest.
Great. Back to 41. Oh, wait. Does someone have a pencil I can borrow? Just a little, ooh, just a little more.
She's got pretty
A
ones.
little more.
Look at my
prepared.
dungeon, look up, flip it around, look at his stupid face.
No, that's pretty cute
Yeah.
right there.
This
Thank
was
you.
a gift from one of the people I taught in Japan.
Yoshiko lore.
What?
No, it's Maddie Lord.
Maddie lore.
Who's Maddie?
The one who puppets Yoshiko.
The one who puppets Yoshiko. Yeah,
Very third one.
Yoshiko just secretly has like strings and there's like a.
I feel like that's worth flipping.
Puppets Yoshiko's first flush suit.
I'm just a furry in disguise, y'all.
No,
Goth
my wife is
anime
not an
furry.
actual furry.
No, I'm not. We were this close when I was 13, but we managed to dodge that
Thank
bullet.
goodness.
Oh,
Thank goodness.
What?
Glad we went down the
We
D&D
don't talk
route.
about it.
Definitely.
It's something we don't talk about anymore.
Trauma.
Anyway.
Upon the end of your guys' long rest with you awakening in the mornings, what do you do?
Looting! Aurora does a backflip.
I haven't had one of those in a minute.
I'll leave
too.
you guys to discuss for a moment.
12. You know what? Hold on. Do I lie and say not 20?
He heard you.
He's just heard you say it. Wow.
I would like to say the walls
there.
of this apartment are very, very thin.
Well then, 12.
It's like we can hear in there.
12.
Dexterity?
Yeah,
Would
it's,
probably be 12
For
plus
acrobatics.
acrobatics.
I mean, but I'm still using Dex, right, for acrobatics?
Oh,
Or-
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
acrobatics. Yeah.
Sure. 14.
That works.
I landed.
Oh no.
It's an
I tweak
it's
an
an
ankle.
okay. It's a pretty okay backflip.
It's enough to where it's like you don't land full flat, but like just a little bit of the tip of your shoe just like digs in just a little.
You don't realize that I'm there, and so you get up and do a black flip and just land on me.
We hear the
That would be a
bones
nat 20
crunching.
right there.
No, that wasn't that.
Oh, he's back.
Johan's looting apparently.
Well, you know, we
I don't know what.
cleared out a bandit
Ooh,
camp.
wait, what's special about Prince
Probably
Edward?
things here.
He's the chaotic one.
That might be a
He's the
thing.
chaotic one.
You're Princip this morning?
Black
I wake up and
powder.
Princip.
Are you joking
Whoa.
me?
Oh,
I picture that
Deep purple
Yoshiko
eyes.
sees the eyes and she's just like, you again.
Are they all
Yeah.
aware of each other now?
Somewhat.
You are being babysat today. You are being babysat today. When did you get here?
I'm still asleep. I'm still like
one
on
of my
my
striders
cheese.
broke.
I'm gonna throw
You
a
got
pepper
hit
at
by
you.
I'm not gonna ask a question.
like,
Oh,
I'll have to show you.
oh,
I'll tell you later.
Give me more.
oh.
Throw another pebble.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
That's a little bigger.
I'm up. Oh. Oh.
How you
What was
doing?
that for?
Why are you here?
Mercy almighty!
We're good? We're fine.
Why are you here?
We came here. We fought vampires. We killed them. We saved.
I let him look around. Where am I?
I think we did. We save Alora?
No.
No. She is temp died.
Oh, I thought she was no full dead.
She's temp dead.
So she's
Vampires.
so
She's a
she'll come
vampire.
back
She'll
later.
come back later.
Maybe. I don't know how these things work.
Sorry. Who died?
His sister. Her sister.
I go to. I'm so sorry for your loss. Here is a gold piece. It's a silver piece that's wrapped in like a gold foil.
Wow.
I turn around. All right,
It's like the most obvious fake gold piece on the planet.
it's like awful.
And like silver pieces aren't even the same size as gold pieces anyway, so it's like smaller than it.
So Calvin doesn't get any of the loot we find here.
I say
you know
that's
what?
fair.
Fair. I got what I wanted. And I held up my one piece again.
Oh,
I got what
nice.
I wanted.
Wait.
You can hang out with me while I make tea.
Yes.
I kind of want to like light Calvin on fire.
Do it.
Just because he like gave me
look-
that.
you
Pisses me off.
You're missing something. I don't know what.
Why does everyone always say this?
Did you shave?
Yeah, that's what it is. I shaved. I like have no beard at this moment.
I try to recall. I don't recall. Well, actually, no. 13 base.
Would a paralyzing potion count as poison?
No, it would be a
No,
paralyzing.
that'd be different.
So 13 base to like, I don't know, as a history
Insight-
check.
insight check.
Inside check.
To see if.
Oh, for insight.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a
Inside
history check.
is-
Oh, his.
Oh, I just did. Yeah. So
What'd you get?
it's 16.
You'd probably remember that he did have a beard and was wearing a belt.
I thought the belts of dwarven kind made you have a beard and you couldn't shave it off.
See, this is what he said, and I told him last night. I sold it to a guy.
Oh.
It's like,
For that?
sorry.
For
I just look at it.
for the one piece?
Yeah, no, it was very expensive trade-off. Yeah.
You okay? No questions.
I hold up the one again. But look at this.
Yeah, we're really happy for you.
Why? Why important?
Why?
Yes.
Why all this?
Yes.
Oh, I pull up the map. I get this.
I want to picture that you've given the map to Cairo, and every single time you just yank it out of his bag.
Yeah, I like push him over and grab it out.
Wrong eye.
Wrong.
This is nice.
So you're.
You can see most of them are mine, and that's what it is.
So you're trying to find pieces for a wand.
Why?
He thinks it's a wand.
You think you don't even know.
It looks like a wand. I assume it's a
does.
wand.
Spelliarmus.
So you don't even know.
Let me test it out. Aurora, stand over there.
What?
Aurora just walks.
Calvin, please no. No,
Aurora
please.
just like slowly, like walks over, like still staring at the fake gold coin.
I thought she was the one that likes the shiny thing.
Walks over to the
Yeah, well,
walks over to this tree,
I think it's more
and
disappointing.
then just like pulls out her bow and like knocks an arrow. And she's like, "Yeah, let's do this, man."
I tried.
Can't have people dying, please.
I
I
tried to
can't one
cast.
shot him. I can't one shot him.
You can shoot me. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I try to cast a spell with the wand. What happens?
Nothing.
Okay. I go.
I was expecting an
Alakazam, and then the arrow hits me. I roll.
Oh, it's a 17. It's
Oh, that
totally
freaking
hit.
that hits. Yeah.
Yeah, so now I roll.
I go.
It's the one time I hit. One time I hit anything with a bow is on Calvin.
Alakazam.
I mean, the other time was the hatchet to his groin, but
Oh yeah, that's right. I hit him in the balls with it.
How much damage does that do?
Let's see. I can
yes.
I can choose to do the minus. I could do the minus 10.
Oh,
And I think
boy.
I would still. No, I wouldn't hit. No, it's the minus 5.
Yeah.
And I can still. So you're actually going to take an extra 10 damage.
That's fine.
Um,
All
So
right.
10,
I'm not healing you.
and then a d8.
That's okay.
Don't. You're idiots.
So 12,
Full of
13,
idiots.
14, 15, 16, 17. 17 points of damage.
I get hit. I don't know. It's like
Hard.
square in the chest, and I
Hard.
fall over on the ground.
And then I take the gold coin and I light it on fire and I throw it at you with fairy fire.
It like hits me.
And it starts to cauterize the wound. The arrow can't move.
I'm on the ground in pain.
And we're all just like,
I have 17 damage.
17 points of damage. I hit you pretty hard.
I like pull the thing out or whatever. I get up, set it down, put the wand
I
away.
take the arrow.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Aurora,
anyway.
are you okay?
I'm better now.
Why do you ask
Like
Karen? She's
Lynn
okay.
is back. She's like, I'm better now.
Calvin's an idiot.
Would you like to stay with me to
We all
make
knew.
tea for a little while?
I would love to have your tea when I walk with you.
Wonderful.
So anyway,
Johan's looting.
I'm gonna go see what potential loot there is from last night's battle, and then I think from there we should talk about where we go, what we do next.
Apologies.
So what did I find in, or
For looting, everyone who's going to be looting, please roll investigation.
come on, baby.
You know what? You know what? These rolls
They're
are not bad.
Ooh,
We're kind of bad.
that's not
Honestly, like these aren't bad. Sorry, I'm really close.
I assume I'm not searching for loot because you guys will not let me. Because
Yes.
I
I'll
didn't
throw
fight.
pebbles
No.
at you.
I hurt and I start to reach for something. Yeah.
Uh, 12. Those are great.
I'll get the numbers from you guys in just 1 second. I'm just finishing the loot table.
Oh, you good. Take your time.
12.
While we are searching, or Yoshiko's making tea, whatever the fetch she's doing with these two.
While he's doing that, so
Well, yeah,
Sorry,
what were
you had
you
a thing,
shoot?
sorry.
I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. If you have something you need to do, you can. I had something to say.
And then we'll immediately lost it.
Lost.
Train left the
Yes.
station.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to Aurora. Aurora's not out of her seat.
Aurora's back.
I'm sorry.
do
Okay.
you think?
I would assume while we're making this that we kind of have a moment of silence and Yoshiko's just gonna kind of place her hand on her shoulder and she's gonna go, I'm sorry I couldn't keep you from getting kidnapped.
You know, it's okay. I just
I'm not
Sometime-
mad, just disappointed.
sometimes bad things need to happen to people for no reason, for us to learn.
I can second that.
Shut up.
I'm like shoving dirt in my wound.
I just feel I learned something. That's all. I mean,
What did you learn from having your sister die and getting kidnapped?
so okay, did I miss something? Like Aurora is she dead? Dead?
She's temp dead. She turned into mist
Yeah,
and
yeah,
floated away.
yeah. So we're balling.
So there's still a chance.
Yeah, we're okay. No, I mean, it's just.
I'm just sorry. I couldn't stop them from getting the chalice. I couldn't stop them from taking you. I'm just sorry. I haven't been able to help in like any way.
You know, it's okay. I just feel like I learned that I'm not the strongest I want to be, and that was a good reminder that I just need to train and get better.
To be fair, they can cast Fireball at 8th level.
I know, but I'm hard on myself, and I just want to be better. That's
Did
all.
you say this out loud? Is that supposed to be a joke?
No. She's just hard on herself because she just wants to be better, but she's not enough. She just feels she is.
Oh my gosh.
No.
The whole party explodes.
Apparently, Aurora just triggered like an avalanche or something.
Please come back and 3
this
of us are dead.
No,
Alright,
not the
all I
whole
wanted to do, we can move on with
What's
whatever
the
he's
current?
doing, assuming he's ready.
Not right yet.
question.
Give me a moment.
I can keep with the trauma.
We can keep yapping.
What was the next
Yes, keep
taxes?
So we need to go. Do we need to tell Lord Folkvar that we've confirmed more or less?
We don't need to.
Should we?
I think we should.
Okay.
Do you want me to send
Is there a way to send a letter?
I was gonna say I can send
Is
an
there any
animal.
point of going all the way back to tell him one thing and just leave again the way we're
Turn
going?
in the vampire heads.
Oh,
We
right.
need to turn it
I
in.
need to turn the vampire heads in, see if we can get as much gold out of that as possible, so we can put that in party funds because we will
But
need it.
I mean, need some party funds.
No,
We should
this is
find a way
not
to
party funds.
Huh?
This is the party
Sorry.
funds.
Just kind of. Sorry. No. That was an unimportant announcement.
We
No,
also
go ahead.
need
Everything's important.
I think we should gamble. We should find a way to.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go.
I will hide it.
Gamble with your money.
My
You will have to fight Miss Stella for the party fund now.
My
Can
four.
I take out a loan from party funds?
Except for Cairo. He at least puts it to stuff to the party.
Hold on.
I'm gonna go gambling with them.
No.
You don't know that.
Can I just get like 10 gold pieces?
No,
Yoshiko is
you lost your privileges.
a
Rock, paper,
freaking
scissors.
You
albino.
wasted 5,000 gold.
You don't know that.
Well, you said it.
Like I said, you have to fight Miss Stella now.
I didn't say it was about
You
5,000
said you
gold.
sold the thing.
Yeah.
You don't know how much it's worth.
I guess so. Anyway, I know it's expensive.
Yeah.
I look at you. Wait, sorry, what was that about rock, paper, and scissors?
If you want 10 gold, you gotta win.
Whoever does the better backflip
You'll probably.
wins.
You'll probably.
10 gold pieces.
You'll probably lose.
I say.
She can fly.
I say, what about a coin flip?
No. Bull.
Why? Why
I
not?
don't trust your coins.
It's the same thing. I pull out my last gold coin. I say it's a gold coin. I show them both sides. I'm literally gonna flip a coin over. It's the same thing.
What are you gonna do with 10 gold?
I don't know.
What
It's just
can't you do?
It's just emergency gold. I have nothing.
I'm happy to do this.
Can't do with 10.
This is just a yap session until he gets things done.
Yeah.
Aurora just kind of like gets in between and says, "This can be so much more fun.
I'm all
If-
about fun.
If we do a contest, a little backflip contest, or
I'm out.
we do like a target, like we do target practice, and whoever
I think a
does-
backflip contest is way more fun.
I think a backflip contest is great too. And like Aurora's like kind of like frothing in the mouth a little bit. She's like, I think it's great.
realize-
I think it's a great idea.
I am a
I need you
fairy.
to
I
kill
have
me.
wings, and to my
Just
my
right here. She's
Acrobatics.
right here.
acrobatics is +6.
No, you don't have to participate. The money will just go to either me
I
or
can't deal
him.
with these people anymore.
I
You
look
still have to fight with me with something to get that gold out of me.
I look over
I'm
at
the one
Yoshiko.
holding the party fund.
She's,
In the fetal position.
Yeah, I look at Yoshiko. I was like in a panic attack. Are you okay?
The tea is all evaporated and like the leaves are burnt.
Are you?
She's completely forgotten about the $1 million tea.
What is all wrong with you?
Sorry. Yes. What do you need from us? What do you need?
Why are you all like this?
Well,
Whoever
you know
made
me.
They're wasting our money.
You know me.
She
Fine.
scares me.
Whoever can drink
Why
more
would you make
of
her
the
mad?
boiling hot tea.
What's the point of being on this world if you don't live with it?
With backflips.
I was gonna join on your side, but yeah, he has a strong argument.
Let's just let us do one backflip each. And here, what? 5 gold pieces instead of 10.
We do a backflip at the same time, just without even like.
3, 2, 1, go.
I got a 5.
That's a 15.
Ah. 5
gold pieces. Give me 5.
just give them.
I never agreed to that.
Just give them.
No.
Give him a gold. Or
I
like,
picture
like
both of you
he
like
doesn't
just start
need the
rolling
gold.
down the
Aurora
hill.
just like stomps a foot, just 180.
Hold me
I
like that.
got
so
it.
just
I got a 10.
I cast sleep on you. I don't do that.
I don't
wanna
think
do
she
that.
can put the sleep.
I know.
with
She,
magical
I
means.
don't, I'm not even gonna try.
You try.
I'm-
You go.
Honestly,
work.
that's an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys
all
are so angry, and it's kind of freaking me out. You're just slowly backing away.
Oh my
Look. I'll stop. I'm on the ground. I did not make the backflip. I'm like, I'm getting up. I'm good. Oh, I'm good. I'll stop. I'll surrender.
Anyway,
5 gold pieces.
Give me one.
What?
Can you calm her down? I'm afraid
No.
she's gonna kill us. But like,
no.
aren't you guys at least like friends or something?
Yes.
Oh, just friends? Oh, I bet she likes that.
What are you saying?
I say we go. Last night, Cairo said something about we're going back to the place. Let's go turn in your things. Let's off we go. Done deal. Anyone cool with that? We can
I'm
discuss
fine.
on the way.
I'm fine with that.
What?
Yes.
Lovely. Can I have some tea? I go over, the pot's like empty. Ah, okay. Well,
You're.
I
burnt
can
the
make more. I need the brain cells back.
do I have a bottle of alcohol? Can you make tea with alcohol?
You probably could.
I have no idea what would happen if you combine
Wait, doesn't
those.
alcohol have a different boiling point than?
It does, but
It
you can still
does.
heat it up.
No, but isn't it like way cooler? Like you would boil off the alcohol before. That's
Yeah,
why they
yes,
put alcohol in pasta.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like warm tea.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be boiling, but actually
Warm alcohol.
Well,
Warm
you have
alcohol.
to.
Hey, wait, no alcohol in this.
You have to have it warm enough to let the tea dissolve.
No, it infuses. It doesn't dissolve. You can have cold tea. It's not good,
Eucalyptus
you can have cold tea.
infused.
I'm.
This just reminded me of the Reddit post.
I do not know what would happen because it's holy water. So I don't know what would happen to turns any liquid that is put into holy water.
I have
I mean, we kind of ruled the holy water would sober you up. So.
I reach in my bag and I pull out a chest plate. Wrong bag, wrong thing. And or sorry, no.
Every time.
Endless alcohol.
I pull out a. I don't know what animal that is. I assume it's like a rat or something. Hold on. You'd think I would know where my stuff is.
How are we doing on that table?
Immediately.
You know what?
I reach in my bag and I pull out a badger. I'm like, oh, wrong bag. And I reach in and pull out just a big old bottle of booze. I'm like, if you can make tea with this, I'll be forever in your debt.
Can I drink
2
half
shard.
of
We
it
have
first?
2 coffee.
Sure.
It's dwarf.
It's been.
It's
You know,
not.
Calvin, maybe I will be.
I'm like, please, I'm in so much debt.
So while I'm making this, I do have something at least nice for
So
the
we
party.
no longer have copper in the party funds.
Was that just leftover copper?
Yes.
Man. What were you saying, Yoshiko?
Gosh, I don't have the brain cells for this today, guys. I'm so sorry. So I got a letter from my family just a little while ago, and you guys are all invited to the village. The
Oh,
secret one.
Secret.
so
Secret village. Through the mountain. Secret tunnel.
Through the night.
Through the waves. So, when we get in, yes, please bear with me.
Let it speak for a second. Let it get through this. She needs to.
So,
Okay.
if we wanted to go, you guys are welcome to come, and they wouldn't try to behead you, choose to kill you, or 3 wipe your memories if you went, because you'd be with me and you're invited.
That much.
Lovely. I say we go there. Because I want to go to a secret village no one has seen before.
So we are invited. I know we have other things we have to deal with, but I really need to get to my village so that I can like solve problems.
No, sure.
Outside world is nice, but inside world is where I live.
But that's also through the nightmare wastes.
Yes.
I think I might have a wand piece there.
Okay.
I would love to get
I'm gonna tell you right now, Calvin, if you steal anything in that village, it does not matter how much influence I have, they'll kill you.
Who said I was going to steal anything, first off? Second off,
We're not saying you will.
understandable.
We're not saying you will. We're just saying don't.
I pull out the
You just need to get your own paper.
It's funnier this way. I say, okay, this one says it's in the Nightmare Wastes, and it says Dishonored Tomb.
Intelligence check of 15 plus 4, 19. Would Yoshiko recognize and draw the connection of what she's trying to do compared to this name?
Dishonored Tomb.
Yes.
Yes. You would draw the connection that is talking about Kobu's.
Ooh.
Wait, is Kobu your dog thing?
No.
No, it's
Kobu's
a
the-
sword.
Kobu's the person that
Ancestor.
resurrected Yoshiko.
Which we don't know.
You don't know.
We don't know
Yeah,
that.
He knows.
He knows that apparently.
I'm like,
He knows everything about almost everyone now.
Does it look like this is outside of the
That's
mountain
fine.
which
we've
Yoshiko's
talked.
village is under, or is it inside the mountain?
It is outside.
You are going to be very careful when you take
Yobon's
that
easy
one.
to talk to.
Okay. It's on a friend's tomb.
But it won't be the Dishonored Tomb when I'm done with it. Ha 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 ha. I'm not gonna dishonor the tomb. is
It'll
what
be
I'm saying.
looted too.
Also, this like the loot's done, or
Yes, I am
We move
ready.
on to that.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
so I think we need to roll, right?
I already rolled.
I just need everyone's totals.
I don't even remember.
16.
Okay.
Gosh darn it.
So 16.
24.
Yoshiko's not looting.
I'm not looting either. You go. You what?
16.
I'm not looting.
Okay. So between you guys who are looting,
We'll list out what
you
they
found
can
the
share.
following.
Sorry. Nothing. I'll tell you later.
So
Terrified.
Johan,
Mm-hmm.
you found 4 things. You found a silver chalice that is set with moonstones, which you can approximate the worth of at about 750 gold pieces.
Whoa.
It is a very nice art piece.
Cool.
You found a wand of magic detection, an uncommon magic item, and you also found 4 trade. They're called trade bars. They're a thing that merchants will convert gold into.
4?
But it's 4 silver trade bars, which are worth about 10 gold each. And then you found a carved bone circlet worth 25 gold pieces.
So like a trade bar is like, it's not an ingot.
They're like a
basically
small
is
ingot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's just easier to transport than a bag of coins.
got it.
All right. And then Macella, 24.
Dang.
Okay. Having an eye for shiny things and where you would hide them, booting around inside of one of the vampire's coats, you find a false pocket
Ooh.
on the inside of it.
goodness.
And inside of that false pocket, you find a grand ruby, which is a very large ruby. It's about this big, and it's worth 5,000 gold.
Oh! Stop the
Is
cat.
the approximate. It
That's-
is a flawless grand ruby.
Oh, sorry. right to party funds. I'm kidding.
You also find 2 healing potions on him.
Cool.
2 greater healing potions.
Wow.
My glorb.
And then you find, across the 2 vampires, you find their swords, which are both +1 scimitars.
Yes.
Can I attempt to steal the ruby from him?
Oh.
From a cellar?
From a cellar.
Oh
From
wait, did you
me?
Yeah.
get the ruby?
It's
Sorry, I thought it
me.
was from him. Never mind. I rescind my statement.
He knows better.
What did you get on your roll again?
No, I wasn't looking for loot. It was
Oh, I got a 16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. You looking through things.
Fine.
no, I'm terrified. I heard.
The important thing that you find is you find a vampiric helm on one of them, on the other vampire that you. What the vampiric helm does, and I'll notify you of what it does when somebody casts Identify on it, because it is a magic item.
Wow, I don't know what this is.
So it's like, so what the vampiric helm is it's kind of like the cloth hood that they were wearing that keeps their face hidden and obscured in black.
Is this
when
my
you're wearing it.
mask?
Probably the mask.
No, it's just the hood that this guy was wearing.
Got it.
It's a thing.
It's why nobody could see his face.
Might as well.
So it's a vampiric what?
It's called
Helm.
a vampiric helm, but it's more of like a hood that casts shadow over your face.
Serial killer stuff.
So what? Like, are there like perks or anything like that? Or?
He's gonna have to
Yeah.
roll.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
gonna
identify
send
face.
it. Oh shoot, this is.
Yes,
So-
identify it first.
It just hides your face, basically.
That's it.
That's one of the
Oh, great.
things that you guys know.
Um, took it. in my
The
cash.
general stuff that you guys found, now all of the generic stuff that you guys
Cool.
found while searching around, looting bodies and stuff, you found 14 low quality short swords and 10 low quality crossbows from the bandits. You found 14 sets of damaged hide armor that they had been wearing when they died. Between everything looting around, you guys managed to find 2,005 copper,
2,000.
808 silver pieces.
808.
Yeah, 808 silver and 75 gold pieces.
Okay.
And then you found about 50 crossbow bolts
Okay.
and 1 potion of growth.
Potion of growth.
Sorry.
Cool.
What does that do? Does it just make you bigger?
It casts the spell enlarge reduce on you.
Oh.
Cool.
The enlarge part.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
you cast the enlarge part. Enlarge.
You go
So-
size category.
So it's imagine it's the drink me potion from
what,
Alice
18?
in Wonderland.
No, I'm just reading.
Okay,
it.
fair enough.
That's awesome.
And that's the stuff that you guys managed.
So it was 14 short swords, 14 hide armor, and there was another thing?
So
So
it's 14 damaged sets of hide armor.
Okay.
14 low quality short swords, 10 low quality light crossbows,
Okay. Cool.
These guys are carrying a little stuff.
Good. Just read me your list of everything you got written
So
down,
I
end
got
up
the
with
silver chalice that was 750, the wand of magic detection, or yeah, 4 trade things, 10 silver each,
4 trade silver, 4 silver trade bars.
yeah, which is 10 gold each, and then the carved bone circlet, that was 25 gold, and then we have the grand ruby, that's 5,000. We have the greater 2 greater healing potions.
Yeah.
And then the 2 plus 1 shintars, and then we have the 14 short swords, 14 hides, 10 light crossbows, and then the 200 silver, 2,005 copper, 808 silver, 75 gold, and then the 50 crossbow bolts and the potion of growth
Yeah. And then there was also the vampiric helm.
and the vampiric helm.
I have a question about that when we have time.
Okay, so we can probably, I don't know, you can use whatever, you scavenge as much of it as you want for raw materials like the swords and stuff.
Swords and stuff,
we-
probably we could just sell it.
We could sell that. I
Yeah,
mean,
we
Sell
can
it to
sell those.
blacksmiths. That's my other idea.
Um,
You would have.
so what So this vampiric helm, is it literally a cloak? It's
So
literally just a
I
cloak?
think it's just a head, like
it's
a head.
it's like it's pretty much when you look inside of it, it's like a thin metal helm on the inside that's connected to and covered in like a black cloaked hood.
Mm-hmm.
That when you're wearing it, it obscures your face. It's like one of those ones that you have designed to like make it so the only thing people could really see would be your eyes.
Okay, that's like...
Usually looking at it, it's just
Pretty
a
nice.
cloak designed to hide your identity.
But that's like kind of... Aurora would almost kind of want that. Like, that just look... That sounds cool.
Have it.
Is there anything else? Like,
She's the one
how
who
much would
found
that
it.
sell for?
You don't know? You,
Oh,
This is the first time you ever encountered one of these.
got it.
You found
Yeah,
it.
you can make an Arcana check if you want to see if it's magical.
Yeah, I'll do an
I'll
Arcana.
cast Identify on it. Ritual
Yeah.
cast it, so
Yeah.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Speed it up. Bang.
Yeah. After the 10 minutes of casting it, Pyro, you know that the Vampiric Helm has the following properties. When attuned, you get +2 to your initiative rolls.
Okay.
Your face cannot be seen by people looking at you. It just obscures it as though you're covered in shadow. And then you also learn one cantrip of your choice when you're attuned.
Wow.
Wait, this is cool.
You heal 1d6 at the start of each turn while you're attuned to it, while you have
Whoa!
1 HP. But you lose all sense of smell and you have vulnerability to radiant and piercing damage.
Okay.
What
There's the catch.
the heck? Hold
Yeah.
on. Okay.
But
Can you
big
send
money.
me? Can you that? Yeah, it could be a lot of money.
big. No, I'm saying freaking. If you're at 1 HP, you get 1d6 health.
It's as long as you have health, you will
This is-
heal one.
This is good for like a healer or a tank,
So as long as you're not dead.
but you can't even
I can
have
wear it.
that on.
I can wear it.
I was saying.
Oh, you can with your armor.
It would just
It's just a hood.
it's just be taking the one helmet off and putting
Yeah,
that one
remember,
on.
the only thing is you have to remember you only have 3 attunement slots for magic items.
Yeah.
You can only have 3 attuned.
So
items.
I only have the one. So
I think I'm only attuned to 2 things right
That's
now.
true. Artificers have more.
and that I only have the
I just sent that into the group.
Thank you.
no.
Yeah, Aurora, hold on to that because I want to see how much that is actually.
Sure. If I mean
If that's
Ju-
like 2,000 gold, we might sell it.
just for the healing properties, I would want that.
Yeah.
But if
Probably it's like 5,000 for just that healing property.
maybe
You think so?
Probably a rare item.
yeah. So we have to go into town. We can kind of divide and conquer a little bit just to save time, and then plan on meeting up.
No. We are not going to split up.
Split up with a goal
No.
where everyone has a job and we meet when we're done.
Yeah, I say split the party is probably the worst way to go, just in case. I think we should. Yes.
I have almost died 3 times trying to save people from either getting kidnapped, cursed, or otherwise. None of you are looking out of my sight. I have friends now. I don't want them to die. No.
We're friends to her now.
Oh, that's so cute.
We're
Oh, she's
friends?
just a big old
Sorry.
softie.
You're
You're trying to fight everyone since
shrink
I
a
met
little
you.
bit.
We're friends to her.
I mean, I
Hey,
thought it was
since I met her, she's been trying to fight every one of you guys. So
Okay.
you're friends now.
So I guess we're not splitting up because Yoshiko says so.
Sorry.
I think there's beef now.
No.
Yoshiko was shrunk a little bit.
We have beef now? Wait. I'm
Where's the
starving.
I thought it was obvious.
It's just
Nah,
that
Yoshiko's
tail.
right. Every time we split up, something bad happens.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, evidence yesterday, Aurora got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can go. I don't even know how we can sell these rubies and stuff, or where we would have to go. And
Going to a bigger city would be better. Right now,
Which-
everybody's kind of trying to recover.
I'm still recovering. I'm still
well, we
tending
just
to my
we just had our long
wounds.
we just had our long rest. We're fine.
No, I'm saying like the city itself is recovering. They're not going to try to buy extra magic items when they're trying to rebuild.
I don't know. Maybe they are dwarves.
I rolled.
Which means they can make
Actually,
these
yeah.
things.
They can literally make that
True.
stuff.
But there's also raw materials here that we could sell to them with the broken weapons and things that I'm saying. You know,
So,
Yeah.
the you know.
Well, the Southgate expert.
Yeah.
Hmm?
He knows his role.
He should know.
I know what.
Dwarves will want to buy, some of this stuff.
It's low quality. They might. They might.
Yeah. But then we also have.
Back in my day, I sold a lot of things to dwarves. So I think
Things
I think
that you stole.
that's irrelevant. The point is.
So
that
you
boss
were
stuff.
selling the fencers?
I was. Huh? What'd you say?
I don't know what them fencing was anything to do with this.
Oh my
Who am I fencing?
Read a book!
No,
I don't know the meaning of the word.
No, don't write them either.
You steal something,
I don't
Right.
read books.
and then you go to a guy who will buy it, right?
Okay, I'm following.
That's a fencer.
You lost me.
Like a pawn shop.
Oh.
A fence.
Okay, so just selling it.
Johan does it all the
Why
time.
does
The Calvin.
selling to stolen goods make someone a
Calvin and
fence?
him are friends?
I thought you had to build a
He
fence.
hasn't
I
killed
thought
him
you
yet.
were a genius.
I am a genius.
You don't know words?
Something in him.
I do know words.
Apparently
I'm
not.
speaking now, aren't I?
No.
Kill people.
Anyway,
As far as
I'm sorry, wait, killing people? You know what? I don't want to know.
I want to.
Are we going somewhere?
let's
We
go
can
to the
walk.
local
We can
church
walk and talk.
first. We'll definitely probably get money from them for the heads.
Okay.
And then we can stop by a blacksmith and see what we can get off to him. Shut up!
I have a good relationship with
Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
Sorry,
It's just
family.
we go here and then we go there and then I don't know where else could we go.
We should go talk to Lord Folkvar.
There we go to
Stop
Lord
by.
Folk. Where can we?
Yeah, are we going?
Where can we sell these rubies and stuff?
We are walking
Probably
and
not.
talking. Let it be known.
Deal. I
just
start
going
walking
Walking and
in.
talking.
I start walking in what I assume to be the direction that I came from, but it's
The cart is
opposite
usable,
way.
right? Okay, so we're putting
Yeah,
we
I
put all this stuff on the cart.
Hook Daisy back up to the cart and start on our way.
Oh, she's back?
He built her back over.
Daisy.
Just took him a night.
You ever notice the massive horse standing next to it? That's
She
metal?
died.
No, she's right there.
She died.
She's right there.
It wasn't there. Yeah, she is
I
right.
go to Daisy. He's like,
Yoshiko is just gonna get in the back of the cart
Thumbs up,
and not
pissed
say
off.
anything for the next 4 hours.
Well, that's a bit lame of you, and I go up and do the same thing.
This is close to just
So-
throwing everything at everyone right now.
Do we things right now? Go crazy.
Because I imagine the conversation with Folkvar is not going to be too brief, but we can make it brief.
I mean, I'm not expecting much.
And then the nearest door we have to go to is outside the city.
He
So
wasn't there
It's
to
a
help us.
few hours
Saw
away,
that.
isn't it?
yeah, we just have to be quick.
I'm sorry.
We're not staying the
Because it's
night.
the one that we
Aside from
and we
Johan,
left
you can't see
earlier.
my
Yeah,
pretty
that's the one we
wings
left
anymore.
when we got here.
where we
That
got
isn't why he
ambushed.
would like you.
Yeah.
Then why
So
would he?
that was like a day's travel.
Sorry,
from
what?
South
Then
Gate.
why would he like me?
It was about a
Because
day
you're
out, yeah.
capable and you're smart.
So we go in and we
like,
leave.
Small and
We
cute.
go in.
It was 2 days out of Southgate.
Just because
is
you
where
have
the-
Go
kind
in,
of
get the
jagged
message,
wings
get
doesn't
out.
mean you're not pretty anymore.
That's what us fairies do.
Actually,
It's
let me
all
go
about
ahead.
the
and-
wings.
Anyway.
But he doesn't
Save.
have any.
I don't want to do it by memory.
Do you
Yeah,
think
2
he's
days out from
attractive because he
Southgate
doesn't
is
have
where
any?
that
I
rune
wouldn't
circle
know
is.
any other better.
So if you travel 2 days
Very
south,
well.
you can then hit that rune circle, and then you could either use it to fast travel up by Oakwick, about a day out from Oakwick, or you
You
could
could
do
just
it
ask him.
2 days out from Lore Watch. Are the
Did he answer me? Without getting distracted by work?
I mean, I told him I died at 12 and he just said okay.
That's what I mean. He's not very good with
The entire party got quiet.
We're all just watching for someone. And years ago.
I mean, if you like him, you're going to have to accept the way he answers things.
How I do, I've already worked with him.
Now, I'm just saying, if you decide that you want to not pursue Johan because you're sick of this back and forth and you're not going to ask him, there's lots of people with pretty wings in my village. They would appreciate your wings. He has none. You're not going to be able to take evening flies with him.
I once knew a guy who had this.
You just
I once knew a guy who had this crazy set of wings. I don't know if I imagine him, but he was cool looking. You can do a lot better than Johan. is what I'm saying.
Conversations in the car are not right.
I wasn't doing it for practice.
You guys are all like within like 3 feet of them as they're talking.
We all can hear you.
He's oblivious.
Yeah, I'm on my horse, just
On the side.
Okay,
Yeah.
we need a men's opinion apparently on this Calvin.
I'm asking him. He's the dumb one.
What do you want me to ask the robot?
He's better intelligent.
Intelligence is not emotion.
Here, ask us both, and we'll each give our own.
Meanwhile,
opinions.
Johan's just. It's like the Charlie Brown speech is all he's hearing.
Do I?
There's
No.
no.
Well, what would this be?
He's like up ahead of the group
Perception.
on his horse.
11.
Yep.
You
You're
can
getting
hear us
like
talking.
every like 6th word
not
because
registering.
you're like up ahead of the group.
You hear that we're talking a lot about you.
You hear it, Johan, Johan.
What about me?
You're doing
Not a
fine, Johan.
set.
Your armor looks very ravishing today.
I don't know why I believe you, but I do.
You're like, well, it is
Okay.
moon silver. It is.
I don't
there's,
believe
like,
you, but I
vampire
don't
blood
care
on it.
enough to interject.
Is it me?
To like go in further with
Or
it.
is anybody concerned that Johan was maybe emotionally tortured as a child and that's why he's so stunted on these things?
Yeah.
Keeping out of character, keeping in mind, Johan's fine. he's absolutely fine. Like
He has not had any like.
the only
traumatic-
thing wrong with him is he's probably a little autistic.
I mean,
That-
like,
yeah.
he died.
Anyway,
He had like a
you
slight
think-
traumatic experience when he was a kid of like his mom getting
died
kidnapped by
for
werewolves, but like now that that's been resolved, it's like not an issue at all for him.
Like, he died. There has to have been something wrong with him, right?
That's their way.
I mean-
They died for Anna. They don't care about that.
I'm just saying, we all know there's something wrong with me. I find it unfair that he doesn't have brain damage after dying.
And the only thing he's got is that rhythm with the tism.
That's true.
He's got the anti-rism with the tism.
Yeah.
Anyway, point being,
Which is
Marcella, you have a question. You have the panel. Captive audience.
All these men are idiots. Why am I in this stupid group?
I mean, you also had another girl to get input from.
She's emotionally attracted by her sister. I
I-
don't trust any of you guys.
Marcella,
I can't even fight back.
I'd say something, but dang, that's accurate.
What's your question, Marcella? Everyone scares me aside from him. He just pisses me off. You're doing great up there, yo.
I still am just
I
like
forgot the question we were meant to ask you.
so
Also, how
should
far
she?
are we at this rate, or like what's the mood?
Probably only a few minutes in.
Yeah, only a few minutes in.
So should we?
it's a long.
Or should you? Show
After the conversation, we'll fast pace travel it over.
you
It's
can be
like-
involved
Roleplay
in
session.
this?
It's like
You
a
can be
3 hour.
involved in
Yeah.
the conversation. What are your thoughts about Marcella and Johan? I was gonna go after that, but I don't know what to say.
But you don't even know what we're talking
No.
about.
Yeah.
Should
You just think
Marcella,
their opinions of them.
just tell Johan
Aurora just
she likes him.
Wait, Marcella likes Johan?
Aurora just looks up from her scrolls and said, "Their babies would be cute."
And this is how we determine relationships.
Would.
That was an escalation. Said the floating voice in the clouds.
Also, important clarification. We're married.
Oh yeah, IRL.
We are married. So
Which makes this whole thing even funnier.
Yeah. We're pretending that
It was
they're
at
not,
this
when they
point
clearly
that an
are.
ancient dragon swooped down and
go on.
Takes one.
Continue.
Um,
I'm just riding on my horse.
She's got a point.
Just enjoying my day.
now to go off of that point, would the babies have wings?
Or
Would they each have one wing?
And Aurora looks at you and say, "Well, yeah. I mean, like the one wing. I think it's genetic."
So half if they had like, you know, 4, 2 of them would have wings and 2 of them wouldn't, or they would each just have 1 wing.
How important is the wing thing to you?
Well, I mean, if your baby came out and only had 1 wing,
I'm asking because
your
for me, I'm
parent-
not
your
going to date
parents
anyone
have
that doesn't
wings,
have
right?
wings.
Yes, I come
Dude.
from a race of fairies.
both of them.
So, have you ever? This sounds stupid. Have you ever? Have you ever thought it's not as funny as it looks? I'm just trying to hold it together. Have you ever met someone who's had children with a fairy, but the father isn't a fairy?
Yeah, have you ever
There's
seen?
several fairies that can have wings.
Oh, this is news to me.
No, this is news to me
Yeah,
too.
this is.
Can you be a fairy and not have wings?
Do I hear this part of the conversation?
That would be awesome.
No, I'm
Oh.
making this up.
12?
You're like really confused about what they're talking about.
I'm
because you're
just like-
you're just like tuned into this weird thing.
Elves
they're
are
talking about, like,
technically fairies. So
This is
Thank
true.
you, man
They
in the
are,
armor.
they are from
that's all.
Feyre.
That's all I heard, and then I'm just back
So
to my.
you would
thing.
have the Fey ancestry. Listen, I'm just saying there are people with wings.
You
in
heard
their
the equivalent of
village.
someone talking
And
about
then
trains.
very-
So I did.
Very, 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 very shiny and colorful.
So either they would come out with 2 wings or they would come out with no wings.
Most likely, yes.
Okay, I see no issue there. This is good. This is good. This is good.
See why I didn't want to ask them?
Important questions.
I clearly missed something.
I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody wants to marry this. I've never had a relationship.
look,
You're
I need
the
to-
only emotional, magical person here.
I come
I thought you said I was a bottom.
I go in between you and hand Yoshiko another bottle. Take it.
Take your
Yoshiko,
medicine.
love, I don't know what this is, but I think it's a 1. For that.
Are we making Yoshiko an
What's the other side?
That is a 7.
Okay, I have a +2 to Constitution. That is a 9 after she downs half that bottle.
Oh, we're making her an alcoholic.
Making her.
I am making her stressed.
I like just intend for you to just take like a swig and you just go.
Make a con save
That
That
was
was
the
it.
con.
That was the
on the 7.
It was a 9.
A 9. Yeah.
Altogether.
She's gonna start getting a little tipsy, and you're gonna start seeing a little bit of quiet Yoshiko coming out.
Yay! Okay.
Drunk now.
Okay, well we'll
I have no one to
we'll
talk
burn that
to.
bridge when we get there.
I kind of want to.
You.
No, actually, I should not do that. No, it's- like I look to you and I whisper. I say,
I think they're my coat.
"Is she getting tipsy?"
Moments like this where I like to drink.
Moxie.
Moxie.
Hold on.
Throw it.
Let's see
Good
if let's.
idea.
Oh wait, that's such a good. Wait, this reminds me of how Donkey and had babies with the dragon. That's so real. No wait, that's so.
That's such a good comment.
It's like
Donkey.
Right
Wait
you
a minute.
are.
That's a good one.
That's exactly it.
That's
Whoever
exactly it,
commented
yeah,
this thing,
exactly.
awesome.
At a much lower like situation, but like that's.
I mean,
So is she?
if the wings are that important, I could make Johan some wings.
It's not the issue. Boys!
Is she getting tipsy? If I shot her,
Yes.
if I shot her with a, she like fumbles through her quiver,
The holy water.
a holy water arrow. I think there's better ways to do that.
Don't hurt her.
She's already hurt.
She's gone through enough today already.
But like,
And in her life.
but I've never used it, especially in close proximity.
it is worth a shot to actually use
Worth a
it.
shot.
Do as you please. I want to see how it works just as
Ask
much
the
as you, but I don't want to hurt the lady.
Should I just ask Johan if he likes me?
Maybe we should get.
I mean, being
Maybe
straightforward.
she should try alcohol.
Here. Let me try something for you. And I get up and I like make my way to the front of the cart and I like. How far is Johan away from
I'm really not that far.
He's like
No, he's not.
40 feet ahead of you guys.
Can I like run ahead or like end up hopping on the same horse with Johan?
And I, as I see you, I say, if you do what I think you're gonna do, I'll shoot you. What?
I got a 4 to try and catch up with Johan.
You're not running as fast as this horse is walking, apparently.
As you start trailing.
You're like next to the cart now as you've like lost.
I get back in the cart.
Yoshiko's just gonna give you a little pat on the head. Bye.
Can you take me to him?
What are we doing this for anymore? Like, what's the?
Well played.
Oh yeah. Oh. So,
I'm gonna. You know
Well
what?
played.
I'm not gonna ask you. Okay.
Yoshiko's gonna try to take the bottle back.
I'm like.
That is a. I'm not even asking you. What do I have a disadvantage on just trying to take the bottle?
You're drunk, so.
I mean, but
You
half a
can
bottle.
just take it. I'm not
Yoshiko's
gonna.
just gonna.
You're tipsy.
Okay, I guess.
Right.
Nobody's stopping her.
So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward us to town.
Oh, dude, I was
thank
gonna
goodness. I was
you in your spot.
I was about to do something you guys would probably hate me for.
So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward us to
Everybody.
Southgate as you guys arrive back at the city.
To end the conversation, I'm good. Marcella, being straightforward is probably the best way.
Wow, someone his brain cell.
And then it cuts forward.
Is this just gonna?
As I watch and try to keep.
Meanwhile, Johan, that's a nice eagle.
Yeah.
That eagle, that's a nice
That
eagle.
That's
No,
a
that's a
nice
turkey.
eagle.
Can turkeys fly? They can.
What?
Yeah.
Turkeys can?
I forget.
It's because we always see the domesticated ones.
For gore.
Is that about?
Okay.
So, you guys have now arrived at Southgate. What do you want to do?
I'm going. Drink Moxie. I'm gonna.
Oh, also, real quick for this session, I want to try a new kind of break. So I'm gonna let half the table take a break, the other half will take a break, and then I'll take my
that's a good
minute
idea.
or two I need.
Cool.
Yeah, it works for me.
So whichever side wants to take their break first, go ahead.
How far?
It's like
how
we're
long are you
clocking
going?
out.
As well.
I'd say go for 30 minutes and then start taking breaks. 30 more minutes. That works?
Okay.
That works for me. Sorry.
I'm gonna go straight to the church with.
That way we can keep the stream rolling for everyone.
Yeah. We're gonna. I'm gonna bring the heads to the church and. Well, I guess let's just all go to the church so we're
Yeah,
not
I say-
splitting up. Oh, she heard that. Anyway, let's stop by the church first because that'll probably be the quickest.
Aurora's just gonna say, "I'm gonna see what's going on with this thing," and then it's she's holding up the vampiric helm. I assume I would go to Noah. I would go to. Where would I go to get a quote on the price?
Magic item shop.
Right. I go to a magic item shop.
Something for you.
So we are splitting the party. I go with.
No, we're not splitting the party.
Can I split?
No.
We're not splitting the party.
You're the one that was ambushed last time we split up.
Yeah. Do I want to listen? No, I'm pulling a Calvin.
You literally got.
I'm
Is it a nat
leaving.
20?
I am leaving. I rolled a nat 20.
She disappears.
So I say, no, man. Trust me.
And
It's
Yoshiko's-
Not on mine. Yeah, on my watch.
Okay, so
And Yoshiko's drunk.
Yeah, she goes drunk.
Hey, we got info.
In the cart.
We got info from
Well.
her, actually. So,
We split the party.
actually, we'll wait for you to say.
right here, please.
Give her a second.
Yeah,
You should have let her enjoy this.
We gotta take care of the DM here.
Yeah. They are married as well, by the way.
Yeah.
They are married.
They are all married as well.
I'm married.
I'm sorry. I want to
The
have-
married side.
Is it okay if I-
I mean, it can be the
Almost married.
engaged side right here.
Engaged.
Thank you.
No.
Okay.
Anyway.
So where you would go, you either want to go to
I split up, by the way.
Vari's Simple Solutions,
I
which
rolled
is
a nat 20.
He got
so
a nat.
you'd either want to go to Vari's Simple Solutions, who's
Not a
the
fight.
local enchanter in town, or you'd want to go to the Clan Silverwing,
Okay, I'll just go to the one that's closest.
to the Temple of Seraph.
Yeah.
The other potential one is you could go to the School of Artifice and see if they know, but the nearest one to where you are is Very Simple Solutions.
Yeah, I'll go there. Yeah, I'll try it out.
All right. Stepping into Aries Simple Solutions, hers is the shop that when you step inside, it looks like a workshop less than an actual storefront. And as you step in, you see the same female tiefling you ran into last time. She is currently behind the counter, and it looks like she's fine-tuning a set of magic goggles.
Those look cool.
As she's like setting in these dark green lenses into it. She's wearing like almost like a jeweler's headset that has like little like wear light flashlight thing attached to it as she's like tinkering with it, and then she pops it off, sets it off to the side, holds it out, puts them on, and then you see her like turning some things as she's looking at it, and she goes, I can really see into your pores with these things.
Okay.
You're a person.
She goes ahead and places it down. What can I do for you?
How are you?
Doing pretty good.
Good. Also, is out of character. Have we saved this town as well?
This
Yeah.
is the same
Yeah,
time.
this is the same town.
They went back to the
Yeah, we saved this.
Hi. I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of something called officially called the Vampiric Helm? I do not show her yet. I'm.
No, not like specific.
Okay. And she just pulls it and plops it out. She said, Aurora says, this is a Vampiric Helm. Are you able to tell, like, what it can do if I were to try to get a quote from you on selling it to you?
You'll have to give me a little while to check it out. She pulls out some stuff and she starts ritual casting Identify.
Yeah.
And then after 10 minutes, she looks at you and goes, where did you get this?
We've killed a lot of really powerful vampires, and actually my friends are turning in the heads right now.
This is a pretty valuable item.
Quite the song to be playing in the background.
I mean, it's a pretty valuable item. Of course, there's the give and take of it, but
Right.
very useful thing for an adventurer to have.
True. We ritual casted as well, and we realized that.
Did you have this when you came in here the first time, or is it something you just acquired in the last day?
We just recently, we just recently acquired this yesterday.
Interesting.
Isn't this the lady Yoshiko was like, we're gonna die too?
All good.
This is probably why she's wondering why we're still around.
So I was just wondering, if you were to buy this from me or I sell it to you, how much would you want to pay for it? I know it's a pretty gold piece, but
I was to try and calculate something for this.
let's see.
Scamming is scammed.
That's why I'm going to get multiple quotes. Yeah, you said how much again? Goes back to Bo.
This is probably worth about
$12 million. 12 million berries. Berries? Wanders.
about 5,500 gold is probably what the market price is for an item such as this. So I'd be prepared to sell it or to buy it off of you for about 5,000.
Makes sense. Is there any way we can make it better? Or if we can take away...
Generally, once something's been enchanted, there's not really adding an additional enchantment to it.
Is there any way that we can take certain repercussions away, like, instead of being, vulnerable to radiant, now I'm not?
Modifying enchantments is incredibly difficult and almost impossible to do. You pretty much have to be the person who originally enchanted it to be able to possibly do it.
I assumed so.
Because you have to follow a similar pattern to what the method that they used in creation is. You have to know everything about the object, and you have to have significant components to be able to do it.
I understand. Okay. I want to get a few more
So-
quotes, but...
I mean, I might be able to do it, but unless you had something like, the
A belt of dwarf.
head of a vampire, a couple of vials of hydra blood, and probably 10,000 gold. I don't think I could do anything.
So okay,
Because the material costs would be great. So,
I assume so. Okay, we're probably just gonna get a few more quotes, but I appreciate the help. And she gives her a gold coin.
That could have gone to me.
But it didn't. And you want to know what? I'm also out 5 gold because I got.
Damn. Told you you had to fight me for it.
I would lose.
Oh my gosh, dude. We still haven't fought each other.
Yoshima doesn't want to
Aurora
fight you
walks
guys.
out,
You
she
just
goes to
acted
the
like you're not
next-
her
the
friend.
nearest
That's what she told you you were.
Other enchanting place.
you're just gonna ask them what their
I
price
just
would
want.
be.
I'm just gonna ask one other, and I want to see if there's like
Mocking each
a different price or something. Would Aurora have any idea where she could get maybe a more honest or a better price? That's very specific.
The enchanter would be the one who knows best because they're someone who constantly works with and their market is enchanted items.
So Aurora just goes to a shop that she believes in her whatever knowledge she has that could be the best price.
Probably the Smiths would be the second
Let's go there.
option to go to. You heading to Seraph's Forge, you find the same smith that you had talked to the day before about your mask.
Oh, nice. This is good.
So same dash there, and he as you step in, he goes, just in time. We finished your masks options a little while ago. We got a couple to show you.
Thank you. Yeah.
We've got 6 different styles. One of them looks like almost like a plain. It's like a plain black circle with like a slight indent out where the nose would be to give like a brief like facial depiction, or almost like the most simplified shadow that would point out the shape of almost like an owl for a face with like slight detailing that looks like a feather just around the edges of the face. The next one is they're all in similar style to that, where they're all very subtle, leaning towards like an animal design. One of them is a square one that is made to almost be kind of like a carved totem of like a bear face. One of them is very much just a plain like upper half like metal masquerade mask that has like 2 card pieces of metal that would go down along your chin bone to about here. And then there's like 2 little tiny chains that would dangle right here. The 4th one is a very simplified depiction of a deer face. The 5th one is a very simple depiction of a badger face. And then the next one is a very simple depiction of a wolf.
These all look amazing. If I were to look at the 3rd, how much would that be? I like the way it sounds
Well,
and it looks.
no cost for you in this case. This is us thanking you for saving our town.
For you? He's free. That's essentially what that is.
That means a lot. And you made so many. What are you gonna do with the other 5?
Just melt them back down.
Wow.
Nice.
You know, I would love to see if anyone else in my party. Aurora does not know that. I assume you guys aren't interested in a mask, but don't tell me if you are or aren't. But I'm gonna ask and mention these masks and see if anybody else wants one, because they are free. So. I would love the 3rd one. I would love that one.
That one's yours.
Thank you so much. And before you melt the other ones down, I'd like to ask my friends if they would maybe want one or hold on to it. But I do have another question for you. I'm looking for a quote on something that we just recently acquired. Are you at all familiar with something called a vampiric helm?
No?
You have someone who can ritual cast, I assume.
We're not really mages.
I understand. So if I were to even show him
Like,
this,
still take a look at it and see.
okay. So this bonk is something that this is something I just recently acquired after all of us got in a bit of a squabble with some very powerful vampires. We're looking to see what it is and how much it could cost.
Yeah, so after looking at the item for about 15 minutes and deliberating between him and a couple of the other dwarves, they don't really know what kind of magical properties it has. They're not really sure on what it would be worth, and so they're not really willing to buy it because it's just not something that they deal with.
Of course. Okay. I totally
As
respect
far
it.
as like the physical materials themselves, the physical materials it's made out of are very cheap.
Yeah.
It's not like a super expensive thing. It's just a little bit of iron, cloth, and some leather. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that, and the mask. I'm gonna go to my party and we have a. Do we have like a messenger crow? We
Not
have.
really.
I have animals.
Oh, you have animals.
that can
Oh.
do things. Yeah.
So, I won't come back physically, but we'll have a way to let you guys know if someone else in our party would like one, and if so, which. But thank you so much for the mask and shake.
Thank you. All right, who wants to go next?
Also, did you send the?
yeah, he sent it.
He sent it. Okay.
I assume the rest of us are together, and we see Aurora just like, yeah, she's like talking to us, and just like sprints off and then does that.
Okay. I say we go to the church so we can collect bounties on the heads.
I'm gonna make a
Yay,
con
nay?
save to see how drunk I still am. It's a 5.
Is that a good or bad
Still
thing?
drunk.
I say, hey, I can take her, and we can just go hang out at the bar so that she doesn't get into trouble. Does that work? I'm just going to hang out at the bar. She's just, she reaches over. I slowly give her the third bottle.
No.
Let's just-
She's gonna wrap her arms around your like neck.
Let's-
No, we're not splitting up.
Oh my god.
I-
Okay.
Let's not split up any more than we have, so then we can get out of here as soon as possible.
Fair enough. I do like the dad walk where it's like,
Yeah, like being drugged. Like,
yeah, I'm like, okay, you know
Burn
what?
woman on your
You're
leg.
like 50 pounds sopping wet, so
Yeah.
this probably shouldn't be too hard.
I like pat your head fine. We don't have to split up. Lad.
What's the height difference actually?
Fantastic
Jesus.
question.
You're pretty short.
I have to be able to fly.
I'm 6 foot.
And probably like 2 feet.
Wait, really?
She's like 4'5", something around that.
Yeah, because I'm shorter than her by 4 feet.
All right. Well, yeah.
So 1.5 feet.
You're okay. Don't worry about that. Where are we going?
We're going
the
to the
church.
church.
I will follow you then.
Yo, guys, yo.
Whatever you say.
We go to the church.
Now you know what it's like to babysit you.
are you guys just going to the church to turn in the?
The head bounties.
Okay. We'll just say you've done that. Go ahead and add that 2,000 gold
Yeah.
from the 2 ancient vampire heads.
As we're leaving, I'm like, ooh, didn't you and Yoshiko come here and talk about something before?
Oh, Jean.
Like, she was talking to me, or
No, before
Yo,
it.
Jean.
what do you mean?
Before all the
Yo, Jean.
kidnapping stuff happened.
I'm gonna roll a history check to understand what he's talking about because I don't know at all.
You,
No.
Johan and Yoshiko, when I was in my
Yo,
forge,
Jean.
you went to the church talking to the deacon.
me and you're in
I
the
don't think
corner,
we even
like,
got to the deacon.
goofing off, just like, ooh.
So you guys did.
I don't remember how.
Yeah, you guys talked to the to Quincy and found out all about the
Oh yeah.
the void vaults.
Right.
And that he suspects the material they're made of to be made by having a dragon breathe its breath weapon on certain materials. And that he is theorizing that the specific material of the void vaults is created by having some form of hybrid dragon breathing on the.
I relay all this to you.
Okay.
can't.
So we have a reason to go up west.
So the vault.
We have a lot of reasons to go up west right now.
So, you reckon Kikiana's trapped in the vault?
Maybe.
Cool.
Well,
Okay.
no, you said
Possibly.
there's go.
I do not understand a single thing
I
you're saying, Yoshiko.
Don't speak Tengu. Or whatever you're speaking.
Speaking bird.
Someone wasn't.
I'm gonna
she bites
very, very poorly try to take a shiny thing off of the nearest person standing next to me.
It's probably gonna be me. You're a shiny thing?
Whatever shiny thing you have on you.
Do you even have any
shiny things? I don't think he has anything
No,
shiny.
I'm a pirate. I definitely have shiny. My leg.
balls.
That's like
gonna get
reaching for
down.
his metal leg.
Trying
And
to
she's
take
gonna
your
like roll up the
leg.
pants a little bit so she can look at it. She's like,
Hey, what are you doing down there? Do you try to take
He's like
it off?
pulling on your leg. It's just like attached to your flesh
Yeah.
and bone. You just have pika pika.
it's the word for shiny in Japanese.
That's funny.
She's gonna, when it
should I-
doesn't come off,
should I
she's going to
sober her
turn
up?
to Cairo and try to take his leg off next.
I like stop you and you know what? I have a
think I
badger next to me. I like grab the badger by the scruff and just hand him to you.
I'm gonna try to take Cairo's leg off.
My leg.
Yes,
The badger
you're
looks
made out of metal
offended
too.
as you put him down.
While she's trying to take people's body parts off, I just give her like one lay on hands, which is enough to sober her.
I didn't ask to be sobered.
I
You were-
slowly
you were-
give you the bottle again.
You were trying to take their body parts.
I noticed,
give
and I'm
him-
gonna very gently.
You know, like plot twist. I was sober the entire time.
I was about to give her.
Shiny
I was about to give her my heirloom coin to mess with.
I'll give her a crew one.
Just give it.
I'm gonna take the bottle, and I'm gonna be like, look, where are we going?
Well, we just finished at the church. We're gonna go. Where are we going next?
I can't remember what the second one was.
At this point,
I was more worried
was
about the
just-
first and
just
third one. I
kind
can't
of
Can I-
stuff.
Can I go to a magic item shop?
Didn't spend what money?
Well, we just got some money from whatever.
For the party.
I would assume there's party funds, so everyone gets a little bit of a cut. I want to find. You know what? Actually, I don't remember what I was going to look for.
We're not gonna go browse and spend money that we just earned.
Were you trying to get your belt back?
That was probably it. But
we can't
Gotcha.
afford that
Yoshiro's
right
gonna
now.
swig the other half. Of the
well,
bottle. That's a 9 again.
If you
And I'm gonna
want.
take out my
Tipsy.
sparkler, and I'm gonna be like, leave me alone until we go somewhere important.
Okay.
And she's drunk.
I'm fine.
uh,
Well, we can.
Go sell
We can
some
go to
other
Lost
stuff.
Folk Bar.
Dang it, that means I'm not gonna be
Yeah?
drunk for very long.
Or
We
sell
can go
stuff.
just tell Lord Folkvar what we did, what we learned.
I mean, basically just stop by. Hey,
This happened.
Vesna DeVoe is a vampire. I say that like, no one heard. We're good.
Sorry, who's this lady?
The,
The High Lord elect.
That's trying to be elected.
Who?
The person we're trying to stop from being
she's the
elected.
leader of the vampire cult we've
She's
been
one of
dealing
the
with.
4 major candidates.
And we're trying to stop her from ruling.
You know,
The world.
the leader
world.
of this section of the world.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
Calvin doesn't have no leaders.
Never mind.
There's your leader.
Well, that's a low blow. Anyone but him.
I am.
I am your leader.
I'll take that.
I am the leader of the party.
I thought.
I mean, on
Technically,
paper.
On paper,
on paper,
Aurora is-
Aurora
on paper.
is.
I don't know what you're talking
But in practice, we always default to Johan
Yeah.
with the church.
It does have benefits.
And he has gotten me out of jail on many occasions.
I would pose the question: what is the value in letting Folkvar Wolf know that you believe that Vesna is a vampire?
We have evidence.
we hopefully have somebody who's on our side that we can go to for help.
Well, I think we already have him on our side at
We
this
do.
point.
Yes,
What's the
but
point in
keep him-
wasting time?
Keep him informed.
There
What's
is
the
no
point of
point in
allies if
wasting
all their
time.
information is outdated.
But
True. He could also kind of slowly help us.
Yes,
somehow,
non-existent.
Just
Now
a
that he knows.
question for the DM really quick. So, remember when I was like, I'm trying to join the church again, right?
Mhm.
What do I have to do again?
Get back to Blood Chalice.
And is that like what?
The Blood King's Chalice.
Where is
The
that?
vampire.
the vampire
This is how
cult.
they
has it.
changed
The
Allura
the lady
into a
that we're
vampire.
talking about, Vesna, she has
Oh,
it.
she has that.
So all our motivations,
Assumably.
Okay.
all our goals are kind of aligning right now.
So if we
So
have nothing
we all need to kill her.
if we have nothing else to do in this town,
Just
Pretty much.
selling stuff.
are we selling stuff?
We're gonna sell some things here. We were gonna go to a blacksmith too. and
Oh,
sell
let's
those-
go to a
sell
blacksmith
all that stuff.
and let's do that.
I
really
don't
quick,
think we're
Mark.
gonna make a lot.
Go to the Silver Ring. No, probably not. Probably a 5 copper for each sword.
I think if we go to Silverwing, we can also probably sell some of these rubies too.
I know the guys at Silverwing. We could probably get in there.
Could we
I
have?
do too. They're a good family.
Could we have Aurora assumably?
And we
Believe-
talked about what we were doing, so
About
you
going
would
to-
know what the plan was.
So I'm gonna.
This is
I mean,
very
you're there
Meet them at a
anyways.
this.
I'm gonna
this-
meet them at a blacksmith shop.
Yeah, this is not a browse and shop day. This is a get in, get some things, leave.
Okay. So we'll do this quick.
Yeah.
So the value that they would put on the damaged hide, the 14 swords, and the 10 crossbows, because they're low quality, they would give you guys 50 gold for all of it.
Okay.
Get off of that.
Better than I was thinking.
Okay.
I also will go in, and I have 2 short swords. What would I get for 2 short swords?
I thought
Just
you
2
wanted to eat.
basic short swords.
I guess
Your 2 basic short swords.
we have a
that
bunch
you
of stuff. We
They
Well, it says they're 10 gold each, actually.
yeah, so about 5 each. Is what they
Yeah.
offer you.
Yeah, okay.
They're basically
So 10 gold.
curved
Okay,
sword.
yeah.
Yours are much higher quality than what these bandits have.
You may
I
You got something though.
In that they're actually like good hearted.
I know that I talked to the guy recently. This is it's Silverwing. This is the same guy that I talked to.
Yep.
I'm gonna like
Stuff.
before we go in, I'm gonna go to Cairo. I'm gonna hold up my swords and be like, hey,
something
Yes.
I don't want to go in here. Can you go sell these for me?
Hold on.
No, nothing bad happened. I swear it.
It's a
But-
+1.
Could you go turn these in for me? I don't care what the price is, but I just want to sell them.
Sure, for you.
Oh shoot, you're Princip, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't do any more damage.
I
He
want.
never did get that.
Choices.
I'm gonna go
Be a
sell
+1.
them for the 10 gold.
Yeah.
I will give you the 10 gold.
Okay.
But
So
what was his name?
Oh, your rapier is better.
The leader.
The leader
I never use my
of
Sword still
the leader of the Temple of Seraph is his high name. The high priest that works here.
No, the silver.
We do have a
Ring.
limited number
Yeah.
of arrows.
Oh, is that him?
You
Okay.
get them.
Yeah, so he's a
Right.
dwarven high
That's right.
priest. So, yeah, so specifically,
They're too close.
the high priest of this place is the dwarven high priest Travok.
Tralbach?
Travok.
Travak.
Yeah, Travok. So he's actually a different guy than you have talked to. The high priest is the guy who actually, like, technically owns and runs this.
I would assume it would be the same guy. I didn't
Yeah.
step in.
The other guy was like the foreman on the grounds that you guys have talked to previously. But the actual high priest of Seraph is the dwarf who actually worships the gods.
Never mind then. I'll just sell the short swords. I was gonna talk to
Same
Corwin
guy.
about the belt, but
We had other stuff too.
he's not
He's
there.
still
I don't
cut.
know specifically, so.
I we can find him, but
You actually, as you walk in, you notice that his belt is like pinned up with a nail on the
still
wall,
on there.
and it's just like there's a little plaque below it that says
lighter.
property of
We have.
The Oathbreakers lost and found.
Oath breakers?
Keepers.
Oath Keepers. Sorry, I keep saying that. Property of the Oath Keepers lost and found.
I think it's still a
I
lot.
see that.
Please return to them if you see them.
I still haven't gone in. Do I see that?
I'm pretty sure we did because we did the check mark.
Are you like
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
sneak
yeah,
through
yeah.
the like? Are you trying to sneak a peek through the window? or-
Oh, is it like through the? Oh, it's in the window. Okay.
Things
Never
really
mind.
Has Aurora caught up, by the way?
It's like
I don't know.
pinned up. It's like nailed up
Maybe.
on the wall
Because the check
inside.
marks, I know
Gotcha.
we
Is Aurora
either
there
distributed
or not yet?
them or
Sure.
got
Yeah.
rid of them.
Can I walk in with him?
They're all inside. You go. I'm like, oh, they're just inside.
Yeah, they
I
like
know.
walk in as you're leaving.
Just I don't know if we sold any of this
Okay.
stuff.
What I'll say is the event time.
So I walk in, I see everyone. Do I see this belt? Well, I guess no, it's on you now.
No, I don't have it. It's still there.
It's still
No, I'm
there.
saying like this encounter is on.
It's on.
We should have kept track of
I just look at it and then look back and then okay. Turn in the short swords and then I'm gonna. So what's the deal with the belt?
Oh yeah. Yeah. One of the members of your party accidentally left this last night.
Accident. Was he drunk by chance?
Probably.
I'll be right back.
Aurora also like walks in, sees you probably walking out.
Yep.
Hey, he.
Not right now.
it. He's not gonna.
Calvin. Yes, Cairo. Do you have my money?
5,000.
So the belt is hanging there, lost and found.
Lost.
Were you drunk?
No. I just don't remember. I probably was. I drunk.
You were hungover like heck.
Hungover.
Not fully drunk, but hungover's
I
pretty.
mean, if it's still in there, you can go grab it.
Yeah,
Those
lost and
grandmas
found.
who are actually sober.
Okay.
Do you not want it?
Well, it's theirs. I made a trade with him. I've got my one piece.
If he doesn't want it, I'll take it.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know what you want from me.
Well, that's a very expensive magic item.
I didn't know that.
Aurora walks out holding it.
Hey, that's theirs. You stole that.
I will put you to sleep. Whoa!
Translation: I'd like to see you try.
I assume that we're parked outside of this in the cart.
Well, let's.
You
Unless
can do
wanna
what
walk
you
in,
want
yeah.
with that.
Okay.
Thing.
We are selling it, or it goes back on your waist and stays.
If he doesn't want it, I'll take it.
Well, it's not that I don't want it. I traded it. It's theirs.
But they gave it back.
But it's theirs.
But they
Don't want
Then
it.
that's an unfair trade, and so I should give back my own.
When did you not? When have you ever cared about a fair trade?
Look, a trade is a trade.
Who are you and what did you do with Calvin?
I learned this from my late Captain Commissar Gary. Trade is a trade. Yeah.
I don't even think this was a trade. I think.
No,
this-
it was. I traded the little girl, the little one piece, for that.
No one caught that. What?
Sleight of hand,
I think he sent what it meant.
17
What
for
are you
Yoshiko to try to start reaching out for the belt. I'm not saying she's.
It's in front of me. It's literally.
You just see a hand.
You just see your head going over your shoulder, like reaching
Hey.
towards the belt.
Hey, hi,
Yeah, it's
hello, hi, hello. Hey, we're kind of having a conversation right now. You kind of have to. Thanks.
Yoshiko's gonna go for your leg again.
I grab my crowbar and just hand it to you.
She's just using it to trip Brian's leg out. He's like screaming in pain because it's all connected to his nerves.
Oh my gosh. Do you actually try? Do you try to
You have to throw woman a crowbar!
roll to attack?
Are you trying to hit me?
I was trying to pry my leg off.
Oh,
22.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You guys are like talking, all of a sudden Calvin just screams in pain as she like jabs him in the back of the knee with a crowbar and starts like wrenching at it, and he's screaming because it's literally connected to his nerve.
Yes,
So it's like somebody just stabbed a crowbar into the back of your thigh and is ripping your knee off.
Oh, someone take it away from it. Take it away from it.
Cast sleep on
You
her.
are going to take.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna take 4 points of piercing damage as she stabs you in the back of the knee with a crowbar.
I do not cast sleep on her. I rolled a 3.
She's just marking it. You're just screaming in pain
Wait,
on the
do
ground.
I get advantage? Because she's.
You have to roll my health pool, and she is currently at like 60 HP.
Yeah,
at
because
65.
the way sleep works is it isn't like a roll to hit.
That's
It's
right.
just you roll the.
I would like to remind you all, she's 50 pounds sopping wet, and she isn't that hard to restrain.
I point at the badger and I say, get her.
I'm still holding this.
The badger
jumps on your face and.
I guess I'm attacking the badger.
Inside jokes.
Badger rolls an 11 to hit you.
That doesn't hit me. 13.
It's gonna try. It's just going to run into you and just try to.
I'm going to, like, yeet it over his shoulder. I assume in this process I've dropped the crowbar.
The crowbar is in his leg, like it's wedged back behind his
and
knee.
yanked it out.
Uppies.
You've lost your privileges.
It's like the Peter Griffin, like.
Solid 30 minutes of that ensues.
Anyway.
I go out to Daisy and I wait by Daisy.
Okay.
I sneak you up to one of my prototype palm pistols just to see what happens.
Whoa!
We can come back to that in a minute. We
Okay,
can do
anyway,
that.
going to the actually productive selling.
I
Yo,
can I have that? What I want is cake.
You gave me the gold.
Is that mine?
Yeah. What items would you like to sell to these guys?
Should we take a break?
If you guys want this,
We'll have this half of the table go ahead and take their break. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
let's try to sell. We're with the silver.
Yeah, you're at the blacksmith.
Okay, we got the Grand Ruby. We can try that.
Okay, they will do the fair straight exchange of 5,000 gold for it.
What's the deal with the silver chalice? Is it just a really fancy card?
It's just a really fancy art piece.
Then I don't want it.
Yeah, so that you'll sell it to them for 750 gold. That's its market
Yeah.
price.
I'm gonna try to get that. The ruby's like 5,000 gold.
If I were to build it into something, would it give any benefits? It's not magical in
Not necessarily, but it is a valuable component towards making a magical item if you wanted
So
to
if
use
you
it for
want
making.
it, we can just keep that, and then you can build something with it later, or we can get the 5,000 gold. It's up to you.
How big is it?
It's about this big.
Yes,
Sell it.
Yeah, you're talking
Okay.
about this thing.
but could use the gold to buy smaller gems for
I'm so glad we have responsible people who are taking notes.
Okay. And then we're selling the
You see these
the
notes?
silver chalice. I got the trade things.
They make no sense.
Okay.
Getting rid of that. That's what 10 gold each. So
Yep.
40 gold. So we've
Yeah, go ahead and convert everything over as you sell in one mass thing. to the-
and then you have the carved bone circulate. What does that do?
It's
just another-
literally just a carved bone circlet.
It's just fancy stuff.
It's like one of those crowns that the elves in Lord of the Rings wear. Just it's made of bone.
I'll sell it. Yeah.
Jewelry.
I don't need that.
It's just
Unless-
a jewelry piece.
Unless someone else wants it. Does someone want this like kind of crown thing made of bone?
I do. What are the stories?
Nothing.
It's
It
a
just
bone
looks
circlet.
cool.
How much is it?
25 gold.
Wait.
It's just bone. I'm selling it if no one wants it.
It looks like one of those elven crowns from
Kinda-
Lord of the Rings,
kinda like
except it's just made of bone. It's a circlet.
Yeah, Calvin comes in
40
and he's
gold.
like, I'll take it.
You'll take it?
If you're just giving it away,
All right. The circulate goes to
I put it in my bag of holding and then walk away.
great. Did you want the? So we have these +1 scimitars.
Shmimatars.
Smimitars. Does anyone want those?
Mm-mm.
Shut up, Jonah.
Go.
You're not in the game.
Could if I were to turn those into a bayonet, would it keep the +1? Noah?
One sec. If you were to try and turn them into a bayonet,
Yeah.
so being that they are magic items, you would not be able to reforge them into a different shape and keep the enchantment.
We also have.
It would destroy them in the process.
We also have a set of scale mail and this is a question for you guys too. We also have a set of scale mail and chain mail. And then we have 5 javelins and 2 hand axes.
Sell
If no one wants them, I'm selling them.
them. No one needs that. We have room.
Okay, but the armor too.
I think we've already talked about the armor with them.
I want to make
I think
sure.
we're all good on AC. How?
I'm gonna meta a little bit here.
Mine's like.
It was 12.
I have a
So-
half plate armor.
Chainmail is AC of
You don't have it
16,
I don't have it.
and then
It takes 10 minutes to put on. I'm gonna put that on.
But you're not getting any benefit if you don't have it on.
Well, I'll put it on right before I find her.
He's
It takes 10 minutes to put on.
It's like doing like Leomans at the
I
start.
have
of
my
the
suit. I have my plate on all the time,
Me too.
unless we're just
But then, I
chilling
get
in
this,
town.
but then I don't get as well dexterity, and then I
It doesn't make any difference.
shut up. I'm gonna play my character how I
Fair, what? So, scale mail and chain mail. So chain mail has a 16 AC. Scale mail is 14 plus dex at a max of 2, so that can also go up to 16.
We could put it in my plant.
I mean, if you want to. Don't see why
So,
not.
as a reference for how much the scimitars are worth, they're worth about 500 each.
Oh, that's nice.
If no one wants those, I'm selling them
500 gold.
each for the scimitars.
Yeah,
They're
they're
magic
+1 magic items.
If I get some amount of gold,
So,
They're scimitars with +1 to hit, +1 damage.
And it's a 1d6 slashing. Or
Yeah.
something like that, yeah. Yeah, we have better weapons. So,
I have a
selling those, that's another 1,000. So, and then yeah, we'll sell this. Since no one wants the mail, we'll sell both the scale and chain mail. That's probably what, another 100.
House that it's other, but it's a whole process for me to change my
But yeah. So and then we'll get rid of that scale and chain mail. Since no one wants that either.
We'll have a decent amount of party funds now.
Yeah.
That'll be great. We're not
Spend them all.
broke, baby.
Is there's probably not a place here where we can buy vampire blood.
Alchemist shop.
Maybe.
We should have drained some. We should have thought.
I didn't think of that, but
Yeah.
We at least perma killed them. I'm fine with
we
that.
killed 2 vampires. We're good. We got 2,000 gold out of it.
I have 2 vampire teeth still for their rings. When I eventually
Which is cool.
make them.
Which is necessary. 9. We got time. Cool.
Thank you.
So I think with the chain mail and scale mail, it's like what, another 125? 125-ish, 100 gold.
If I
Everything?
were to sell,
This is all an effort to make the party more functional and improve the quality of our stuff.
I'm just happy we ain't broke.
Money is for that. So, while we're talking about selling things, does someone want to go to an alchemist shop and get vampire blood?
Yes, we can say that. That vampire blood was acquired.
How much
that
would
fine?
be? So we are gonna sell scale mail, the scale mail and the chain mail, and the 5 javelins and the 2 hand axes.
Yeah. So that would be valued around
200 gold.
about 200. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So another 200. We made almost 10,000 gold on just that one there.
I have a request.
Go on. We have money.
Tank.
How much?
It's about 10,000 gold right now.
And I have
Nice.
9.8 technically, but
Since we're going to stop by an alchemist shop anyways, I have a request to buy 5 vials of alchemist fire.
That's fair.
Well,
That's fine.
it's 50 gold per vial.
That's fine.
That's
So in this city,
So
a
500
vial of
gold.
vampire blood is worth 500 gold. That's what they will.
We have 2.
May I recommend getting into the place where they hunt undead relentlessly?
They might
To
have
buy
some.
there.
They have
you know,
might
peacekeeper
better at it.
probably.
No, you're right. We can wait on buying that stuff. We would just need to. We have basically,
Yeah, because each city will have different values depending on how common vampires are.
and it costs 2 to get in and out, right?
Yes, it costs 1 vial per entry
One
slash
vial is
exit.
one entry and exit.
We have 2, I think,
Yes,
right?
so
Yeah,
there's
so
a
you guys
four.
currently have enough for 2 trips through the Nightmare Realm.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Through
yeah,
the-
because it's half to get in.
The
Have to
Nightmare
okay.
Realm.
So
Okay.
we're fine.
So
Let's just go to the place that has.
we probably will want to, wherever we go to next, we'll want to make sure we get more. And
Yeah, but not here.
Will it be cheaper at the next place where they?
We don't know.
You don't know.
Okay.
Real quick, we hunt undead, but that doesn't necessarily mean vampires.
Fair enough.
Doesn't necessarily mean it, but
Lore Watch is they hunt undead religiously, but not necessarily vampires. Oakwick are esteemed
Right, Oakwick's on the other
vampire
side.
hunters who
Never mind.
absolutely love
We're
it.
going to War Watch.
Also-
next, so.
Yeah,
Point
you guys are
being,
going to
we
Lore
will be
Watch.
on
Also,
that side
something
of
to
it.
bring up. I think we forgot this, and maybe we needed. I don't remember exactly the details of it, but with my Inquisitor status, we basically gave me the Inquisitor equivalent of Hunter's Mark on vampires. What does that do again?
So when you're, it's when you're fighting vampires, you can, you can use.
We'll talk about
Give me
it.
a second to review.
So
Yeah.
do you have the wand?
But,
magic detention?
But I think I have a vampire hunting kit too.
Either way, it's not that hard for us to get it.
No.
I say we.
So what it is that when you're fighting vampires, you can use an action to mark them,
Okay.
and then for up to a minute while you are fighting said vampire that you have marked, you do an additional d6 damage per hit.
Okay. I'll need to remember that.
But
Yeah.
your target is your set target until it dies
Okay.
or a minute passes.
Well,
Do
I usually just go after one guy at a time, anyways. That'll actually work.
you have that still?
I do have the wand of magic detection. I think I say we hang on to that because that could be helpful.
Wouldn't be bad. Not everybody has that
50
spell.
cross-
No.
bow.
Does anyone have a crossbow? You do.
You have
Here.
50 more crossbow bolts then. And you
I
have
now
a
have
potion of growth, so
68.
just put that in your inventory. Those two
try
things,
one
so I
more.
can
The,
get you rid of
what
this.
the-
The wand and the potion of growth. Get it out. I want to get rid of this paper.
This is the boring part, but I find it interesting.
This is kind of during
I like the math.
a break. Okay, and I
He
believe
does meth, everyone. You heard it here.
you
It's not math,
And
he
it
does
was-
meth.
I
Welcome to
believe
the,
you have
worst
this stuff
nightmare
from
of
your
every
dad's. This came
shopping
from your
episode.
dad's stuff.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, so I have this.
So you have that stupid stuff. All right.
Yeah, I do have a moon silver net.
Oh, you have one?
I have a moon silver net and moon silver net manacles and 10 stakes and 15 vials of holy water.
You had the stakes. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Why didn't we freaking use them?
because I forgot.
Because we have the tism.
Because I got 8. I forgot.
You're freaking.
I know.
Hey,
You
I know.
are the freaking paladin.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
Now
now
we
that you
know.
guys have everything sold, what is your plan of action?
Wait. So, does
Belt of Dwarven kind.
we have?
what are we doing?
We also have the cloak.
Apparently, Calvin doesn't.
What's your
want-
constitution?
It's a +2, but I could
Your
use.
sure.
It's +2,
The score.
14.
14.
I could use another one.
Before you guys do anything, I'm going to remind you of what Dwarven kind does.
It's
Yeah.
plus, I looked it up. It's
So it gives me
plus
2 more.
constitution.
Okay.
You speak.
Dwarven.
You learn to speak and read Dwarvish.
Dwarven.
You get 60 feet of dark vision.
I get a beard.
Don't you already have that?
You have a chance
I
at
have
each
dark-
down to grow a beard. You have resistance to poison and poison effects.
You also have advantage on charisma and persuasion checks made to interact with dwarves and Duergar.
As a half elf and as No, as a
You also
paladin.
gain dark vision to 60 feet.
Yeah.
If you
Which
don't
I already have 60 feet.
Which is one thing that it was doing for.
Does it add to it then,
No,
or
not this one. If it
I just have
adds,
even
it's
better vision at 60 feet.
Yeah,
You
then
gonna
you're
have it?
resistant to poison and you have advantage against the poisoned condition.
Do you want to get a beard?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
It's only if you're capable of growing a beard, you have a chance to grow a beard.
Oh.
Then
Or
no.
grow a thicker beard.
Then yeah.
We could do the
For me,
cloak
I
on
get
Aurora
nothing
and
from
then
it.
the
I
belt,
already
so you
have
wouldn't see the
everything
beard.
besides dark vision. That's the only thing I'd get from where I get, and it's not worth it at that
That
point.
might be best
I
for
already
me to
have a
have
20
because then I'll be
constitution. I
resistant
already
to
have
poison.
resistance to poison.
True.
And I don't have very much vision.
I do
I
need to
think I
talk to
have,
everybody
like,
about.
What if we give the
light
belt
vision.
thing to her? Unless someone else really wants it.
As long as I don't get a freaking beard.
I don't think you'll get a beard. Since
And
always
fairies grow a beard.
Not her.
Can
No,
a
she cannot.
woman?
He
Very.
is physically incapable of growing a beard.
yeah.
Which means you wouldn't.
Grows a glitter beard like one of the like Christmassy.
Oh yeah.
It's the worst
like the
version of a
Christmas
beard.
fairies.
Be a Simon sitting on the top.
Yeah. So the
Red glitter.
the helm, the vampiric helm.
Yeah.
I opt we sell it.
It's
What does it
powerful.
do
It's
again?
very powerful.
+2 initiative, hides your face.
Honestly,
Heals you 1d6 at the start of every turn as long
I
as
might
you're above.
I might take that because
As long as you're above 0. Yeah, you have vulnerability to radiant and piercing damage.
Wait.
And you cannot smell anymore. Like
Wait.
you have no sense of smell, but
You won't smell
That's
me
the
being
trade-off.
like.
Wait, hold
fresh
on. So is
brownies
it's
anymore.
1d6?
yeah,
Only
you
when I-
also
only
can't
when I
smell
wear it.
crap.
Hold on.
So,
Wait, did I read this wrong? It's 1d6.
At the start of each turn while attuned, and you
No.
have, so you have at least 1 HP. It's
as long
the
as you have at
vampire.
least 1 HP,
So,
you
wait,
heal a d6 at the
what?
start of every
Basically,
turn.
it's not going to bring you back from the dead, but it'll heal you the rest of the time.
I thought you
Yeah.
had to have 1
No.
HP.
No.
No, as long as you
Oh, then
have
we
at
totally
least 1
keep it.
HP,
Oh
yeah,
my
that's what I'm
God.
saying.
it's
Keep it.
incredibly powerful.
Okay,
I
I
would
was.
That's why I'm saying.
There's a reason why it's worth 5,500.
And that's why I'm
That's why
saying
we're
I
like,
should probably
don't
wear
sell
it
it.
because I'm usually in the front getting hit. But
Right.
But
if
you're the
someone
one-
else really wants it, I will sleep fine.
But you're
I-
the one that gets pierced a lot.
I do get hit a
So-
lot.
So
The only thing I might advocate is it could be nice to have a way to keep your healer healthy.
So you might as well have signed.
because
up.
I
agree.
don't
Okay.
get pierced. I get hit usually by spells.
That's
Exactly.
So no one's coming
Or
close to
he
me, and
does
if they
get
want to come
pierced
close
and
to me, you
slashed
guys
on.
are kind of hanging out.
that's
and
true.
you're like, "What?"
And you want me to smell your brownies?
so
I always smell like a fresh brownie.
so I'm screwed if I get domed by radiant, but
No, you just take double damage.
Yeah.
I'm screwed if I, So
But at that point,
also, I think
Depends
most
on how
radiant
high
things
it
that are
is.
going to come and hit me anyway are going to hurt pretty bad at this point.
Probably.
So, and also, I'm kind
Most
of
things that we're fighting don't do radiant though.
Most don't, no.
true.
Well,
We do a lot of radiant.
we
Yeah.
we do a lot of radiant.
Also, I kind of have low health compared to you guys. I have 41 health.
That is true.
That is
True.
wild.
Yeah.
What is your
So
the
my
D8, right?
my hit die.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean I have no con.
What's your
That's
con?
oh,
why.
that's why.
So I
Oh, yeah,
have to.
that's
So I have to
If
stay.
anything, give him the
base.
dwarf. Give her the dwarven belt.
So
Interesting.
well, how much? Wait, what does the dwarven belt do?
It gives
Increases
you
your
+2
constitution by
of your
2,
constitution.
so you have a +1.
Take both.
So
Oh,
get
you
8.
get
That's a lot to give to me.
What magic items are you attuned to?
So right now I have bracers of archery. Yeah, let me
Attunement.
check. So
Oh yeah, because you can only do
Is
3.
his backpack require attunement?
His backpack is a attunement, yes.
So
Oh,
you got
no.
2 there.
so
So you
Hold
can
on.
only have the
One.
belt.
so bracers of archery though.
Those require attunement. Those
So
are
r-
+1 hit,
hold-
+1 damage.
I don't need that.
Those are also an
I
attunement, though.
I rarely use my bow. I'm a healer. So, dude, when was the last time I shot a bow in an instance? It's always been like level 4 guiding
Last
bow.
session.
Yeah.
You,
I mean,
you use
You
it.
use your bow.
When you're not doing spells, you use your bow.
I think I could survive without a plus. Because
That's
also,
up to you.
yeah.
So,
So explain
If
to me
you-
what the dual the
Your
belt.
braces of archery give you +2 bonus to damage rolls made with longbows and short bows.
Which, if you're gonna
So
give
it,
those
it
up,
gives you
Oh, yeah.
+2
Mine-
bonus to
do
damage
you have
rolls
one?
made with them.
Have what?
do you have bracers of
With the
archery?
longbow.
No.
So
I
If you're
I
not
think
gonna
the
wear
only
them,
thing I'm Am I attuned to anything?
We're
Yeah,
attuned to
your
the,
cloak.
Your
the
cloak.
and
Yeah.
the
The
spell.
curse mute.
Yes.
Also,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
okay.
bracers of archery. Quote me if I'm off. I don't think that's super expensive.
No, they're uncommon, so about 1,000 gold.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
We just give. But if you're not going to wear it,
So yeah, well,
give it
here-
to her.
Well, here, I'm trying to
on.
understand what does a belt of dwarven kind do? I forgot.
It's a lot.
Okay,
So-
that's why I forgot.
I'll just pull it up.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I grow a beard, womp, right? I can't
Well,
smell.
if you have the capability of
Can't smell is the other
growing a
one.
beard.
All right, oh balls. Your Constitution score increases by 2, max 20. You have an advantage on Charisma. Oh, cool. In
Against
addition,
dwarves only.
oh, okay. In addition, while attuned to the belt, you have a 50% chance. Whatever.
That's the girl with the beard.
You have an
Yeah.
advantage on saving throws against poison, and you have resistance to poison.
That's where I thought of
So it's
me
con.
having it.
It's
because
basically
resistance to
Constitution.
poison.
How often am I using Constitution in battles?
When you
That's
are
your
concentrating on spells
That's to help your health.
and your health.
Explain, like to get more health in the future.
Constitution. Yeah,
You
Constitution's
would
like
get
your
plus
toughness,
8 health
basically.
immediately.
Got it.
You
So-
immediately get
yeah.
plus 8 health.
If I put it on.
Yes, because you get your modifier would go to 12, so it would be plus 1.
Oh.
You have 8 levels, so that would immediately
You would
add
probably
8.
want that.
So I'm sitting at 49. Oh.
That's how I've got.
You might want-
because I have a plus 5 to my constitution.
You probably want both for what you are,
But she can only take one.
but
unless
if
she
she,
gets
But
rid of
I can
something
give you
else.
braces of archery.
and then you just become a better archer
Then you
than what
It
you
gives
already
you
are.
Yeah,
plus
you would-
two.
you would
It
be
gives you
stupid.
plus 2 damage when you.
Yeah, you'd be stupid.
damage
Yeah.
every
No, it's great. My rolls are terrible, but like yeah, I crutch hard on braces of archery. Like it feels like I have a plus 6 longbow and I don't.
It's
So
plus 2 to hit and plus 2 damage.
It's just
And
damage.
you might actually start.
Yeah,
I take
just
that.
damage. Sorry, it's plus
When
2
you-
damage,
just
just the
damage.
damage.
You might
That's
actually
good.
start one hitting things if you roll well. that plus 2 can matter a lot.
Okay.
So it's my damage type for my longbow would be 1d8 plus 3 instead of plus 5.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
No,
So
it would be, what's your dexterity modifier?
So I have the.
It would
What is
be
it called?
plus 7.
are you kidding me? Wait, really?
If
No, sorry, I was adding proficiency. It would be plus 4.
It'd be plus 7 to hit, plus
Yeah.
2,
It would be plus 5 to hit.
plus
plus
7.
2 damage.
Plus
Hold on. So
Without the bracers, it's plus 2
without
damage.
What's it
bracers, it's plus 2.
plus 2 damage. Got it.
Yeah,
Bracers
It's plus
of-
4 with the bracers.
So
but you're giving those over to
correct.
her and then attuning. She's attuning.
And then okay, cool. So what I'm
Gain
gonna
proficiency
So it just
So
affects your
49
with
damage.
longbow and short
Yeah.
I have to put it on.
She already has it.
And it's just for your bow.
All right. So
If it
yes.
affected fire,
So you do plus 5.
Oh my gosh! Wait, Aurora is like actually useful now.
So
So
I
if
do-
you
No,
just
like,
roll
actually-
base, which is
I mean, I heal,
you
but now
can
I'm like
do the potential
I can get hit a few times too.
max.
Okay,
of-
this is great.
You do take double damage from radiant and piercing. But
Yeah, but I heal.
Add
Yeah.
So
you heal
okay,
a D6 actual health
Yeah.
at the start of each
just to
turn.
your
it's
bow.
insane.
just
Okay.
those.
All right, so give me one
so
sec.
Aurora's
bows.
getting both the belt and the vampire's helm.
Yeah, I
That's
believe
the
so.
plan.
So
Is
real
that the
quick, what magic items is everyone attuned to currently?
plan?
Aurora's attuned to my little plant buddy. Dude, have you been listening?
We were back yet.
No. So
Technically,
have you been hearing what's happening?
No, I've been
Cool.
clocked out.
So were you asleep?
No, I was just on Instagram Reels.
I would have totally baited you and be like, dude, the dragon showed up. No, I'm just kidding. Shoot. So I Mike.
We're talking magic items.
So I'm getting the dwarven belt, and I'm getting the cloak,
The vampire helm.
the vampire helm, because if he were to have the helm, he gets pierced all the time, so he'd be taking double damage all the time. Whereas I don't take a lot of piercing, and I'm a healer, so I need the health. But also like, this is awesome. So this is like a field day for Aurora.
Does
This is the
Calvary
boring
do
side of
anything?
D&D.
But we just, but
That's-
she traded her art bracers of archery, which give it plus 2 to damage to her,
Yeah.
So now
So-
she's a sniper, like an actual sniper.
She gets.
So
She's
you
already
get more damage.
Yeah, like
So
she
you can
wasn't a
deal
sniper
like what,
before.
70
plus.
now?
It's like +5 now,
Oh my gosh.
For my damage stuff.
just for damage.
Okay, so explain this to me really quick. So
Yeah.
I get.
So.
At least to my bows.
Does Calvin
Which I
do
usually
anything?
use anyways.
I mean,
Why?
you are the person with the belt technically, so if you really want to start picking fights,
You didn't want it.
You didn't want it.
Well, no, because it was theirs.
Yeah, but they
There
didn't.
was a difference. I do want it, but it's theirs.
Oh,
She took
they
back
didn't
the
want it.
lost and found.
If
again,
we find
Who
another.
has it?
If
this is if you start
Aurora.
picking fights, or you can let this continue.
If we find another one, you can have it.
Yeah,
If we
can't
find
afford it.
another belt,
That's
it's
a
worth
free-
it.
Well, the guy said he makes them, so.
Yeah, but they're
Right.
5,000
you get
gold
$5,000.
each.
5,000 gold.
We have money here too.
No, don't tell him that.
I know this. Instead of
He walks in,
fighting
buy
other
2
things,
of them.
I just want 1,000 gold. And I won't cause any fights.
1,000 gold to shut them up. Wait, it's worth it.
I'll even add my.
Is it?
Oh,
To shut him up?
100%.
I've given him gold before to shut him up and to get him to do our stuff. It's
And,
not
and am I still here with
working.
you? Am I still here with you?
That's true. He hasn't left yet, and we kind of. He has talked us out of things.
He won't leave.
Yeah, you will.
He totally will.
No, he won't. He's our friend.
Calvin.
I
I'm his
don't
friend.
believe
Calvin, if it was more viable, would you leave us?
I mean, if someone offered me $5,000 on the spot, or 5,000 gold coins on the spot, I'd leave you guys.
Well, then what about your wand pieces?
I can seek after those myself.
Right. Deal with the corpse queen by yourself.
Hey, you said she's already dead. She can die once, she can die again.
This is Yoshika's not
With
saying this because
us.
she's drunk, but I'd like to remind you, you literally cannot get to your one piece without her.
Look, again, I'm just saying 1,000 gold pieces, then I'll be quiet.
Hey, does anyone here want a mask? Anyone here want one?
I
Because
would
there's
lo-
like 5 hanging out like 200 meters that way.
For the additional masks, it would be 50 gold each mask.
Oh,
We have the money. So.
I'm a-
do you guys
if,
want cool
if
masks?
someone, I don't want one.
What does the mask do?
So the masks do nothing. It's purely cosmetic, but it's like he has the
I
specifications.
want a mask.
All right. Man.
What place are they? I just don't want to go get them. What place are they at?
They're just in the blacksmith shop that you're next to.
Right where we're at.
Right where we are.
Oh, I want a mask. Can I get a cool mask? I look at the guy.
Take 50 gold off.
Am I inside now? I assume I'm inside
just
now. I'm just inside.
You want the one that
give him
look-
the money.
that
Give him the-
vaguely looks like a wolf's
Why?
face, the one that looks like a deer, the one that looks like
There's a reason my parents
an
are
owl.
rich and they
an
taught
owl.
me
You want
everything.
the owl one?
You don't give money.
I look
you
at the
yeah, I know,
three.
You don't give money to idiots, but
And I take the one with the
He's
owl.
already.
Okay.
I grab it and I say I'm gonna need some gold to pay for this.
Give him 950 gold.
And pay the 50 for give 50 to the man. Oh, I love getting what I want.
why don't you roll a persuasion check?
Yeah, do that actually. Do that. I really don't want to do
He's gonna
this.
pass.
19.
Wow!
Plus
27.
yeah, plus 8, I think. Plus 5.
Well,
so
I'm gonna roll another
14.
What do I have to do to
Here, you can give him
I
a
have to
spark of
roll higher than
flash
that?
of genius.
You have to roll higher than that.
for
20,
persuasion?
24.
With that,
What is it? What am I rolling for? Persuasion. Insight?
You have to get higher than a 24. Can you do that?
she
No.
Okay.
I would have to get a natural 20 for me
Yeah,
to
okay.
get that.
Cairo, when you handed Yoshiko the palm pistol,
Fine, I'll
did
give you
her
the
anything
bloody
to shoot
1,000
at?
gold.
Did you give Yoshiko anything to shoot at when you handed her the palm pistol?
No.
I love what I want.
I'm gonna be here. Let me
someone's
say
very
this.
upset
This
about
is
this.
very, very, very important.
I just gave him.
I chose to say this. I didn't have to. I am actually attuned to something else.
Loaded.
oh.
Wand of the War Mage.
I was wondering where that went.
Yeah,
So-
that's right. He has a +1 to the war mage.
So someone else can take that.
I give you 50 gold.
The
for
wand?
that.
Or
Someone here is definitely gonna use that wand a little more than me.
what
Yeah,
does?
because it gives you
Ironically, I
+1 to
think-
your spell attack modifier.
Give it in.
Give it to him.
Ironically, I think that.
I feel like you use your.
It
one
give you
Okay,
+1 to
take
hit
that.
on your Eldritch Blast.
I can't
Yeah.
actually
I would
take
love
it.
a wand.
What was
There's
it? A
a few
wand
more.
of
It will
It's
gi-
also +1 to damage.
It will give me practice for when I
It's
get
a
my.
it's a
What was it?
+1
Wand of what?
arcane focus basically.
It'll give me practice for when I can use my wand.
I give you the wand of
Yeah,
advantage.
here.
I've got it.
+1 spell attacks.
Give me 500.
More
I'm
half
just kidding.
So, which we don't really deal with effort.
Wands.
So yeah, you
So-
gain +1 bonus to spell attack rolls.
Which also
Yeah.
means damage. So it's to hit and damage is the attack.
Most spells don't have
Yeah, that's not relevant to me.
Already.
I'm holding a
spell
wand.
attack rolls, so that's not very well.
Yeah.
And I do. I have a
If
very
anything, I
fine
can't attune to anything else.
spell
anymore.
attack bonus.
So my spell stuff right now is. Oh, sorry. No, never mind. So I have
I
a
want a mask.
+4 instead of a
That
+5.
would be
That's
really
it.
cool to have
I have an owl mask. Gotta use it to toilet her.
What's the other masks
that.
available?
That's right.
Remember that your spell attack bonus is a combination of your
Masks don't do
spellcasting modifier
anything, right? They
and your
just look
proficiency
kind of
bonus.
It just look cool.
So,
Cool,
make sure
To
especially.
you. I
So
can probably cover your face.
Proficiency bonus right now
You're
is
a,
plus
you're a
3.
sneaky thief.
I want to buy a mask
And then
too.
your spellcasting stat modifier.
wait, how do I see that?
For you as a cleric, it should be. Is it
Sounds
wisdom
like-
for clerics?
Yeah.
Waiting for them to finish.
Alright.
talking.
Oh, I didn't
Real
know
quick.
that.
Someone remind me, is it wisdom or charisma that clerics use?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
Charisma
It'd be
is-
your wisdom modifier
I'm very
plus
charisma
your
based.
proficiency bonus.
So I actually. So it's +5.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to buy a mask too.
A what?
I want to buy a mask too.
You guys are look freaking cool.
Which one of the masks do you want?
I don't remember which ones were.
There's one that looks like a wolf, one that looks like a deer, one that looks like somebody carved like a totem bear, like you would for like a totem pole, with the bear face.
Bear, elf, wolf.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, and then they took the other two. So
Yeah.
I want.
there's only 5.
What?
There's 6.
Don't ask me what you want. You know what
the
you want.
6th one.
Wolf.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll take the wolf.
It was another animal.
50.
So 3 of you have black thin metal masks that depict animal faces.
I go up behind Aurora and I put on the owl mask. And I go,
And Aurora.
Gets you in the
And passes out.
dies.
Aurora. Where are we?
we're in the
In the
short.
black
The
shop.
Lotso shop?
I think we're almost
Aurora
done.
just says, "Hey, let's go outside."
Okay, look, you guys, I immediately regret my decision. I turn around and walk outside.
And you're not gonna
I'm
learn.
done now.
Considering that I think all of you went in the shop and left drunk Yoshiko in the cart,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is she, I thought you went in with us. I thought you were with us.
I was handed a palm pistol while we were outside.
No, I
Yoshiko is
thought you were
currently
inside
saying-
of that. You,
Nobody told me we went inside. I was in the cart.
I thought you were inside of that.
I was in the cart, and I was
Wow.
left alone.
Wow.
And now Yoshiko has set up various bits and pieces of things. Whether or not these things are important is
Oh,
not
no.
her decision, and she is going to try to shoot them.
Oh no.
What?
We
You only
left.
have one shot.
Didn't tell her that.
I'm done with black ships, blacksmith, so I'm going to go out to the cart.
Yeah,
As I'm seeing Yoshiko
Cool.
doing this.
I assume I have disadvantage on that.
Yeah, you're not proficient with this weapon, and you're drunk. So,
Double.
an 11.
Just shoot a can basically from like 3 feet away.
You dangerously fire off this palm pistol, and it hits a ingot of metal that you had set up on the side. Ricochets off and like buries itself into a nearby building as it like knocks the ingot off.
Does this
I'm
exist?
taking the gun from you.
Please make a strength check.
Just look up D&D Beyond.
You're not that strong.
I'm not that strong,
I'm-
but I
I'm-
did
you know,
roll
I'm going
beforehand just in
outside
case
to-
for something.
Talk to
Something
Aurora or whatever
else.
we're doing outside.
Besides trying to yank it from her.
I then hear,
19.
yeah, gunshot.
Oh, that has rolled 7 twice. That's an 11. You take it from her.
Secret.
So,
Yoshiko's gonna start crying.
so now I'm
Take another palm
Someone's
pistol.
sober up.
No.
Automatically
Here.
affects your stats.
Here's a bottle, but it's a holy tea.
this is +8. I'm gonna say it'll change when I do this.
Anyway,
It was just to get rid of the
Nobody stopped Johan.
Specifically
No, not Johan.
for-
Kyra
for
from giving her the
example,
palm
that I-
pistol.
I no.
I'm rich now.
No, my armor class is 17.
Well, it's a way to distract her.
How long would it take?
Give
to
us
get this
something that won't kill someone.
At least make sure it's
You
empty.
take out the bullet. That's all you have to do.
Just make sure it's empty.
You see a guard walk up and he goes, I'm gonna have to
Sign him,
ask
sign him,
you
sign
guys to not fire off firearms.
I'm trying.
I'm trying to go over a pound of what?
I'm gonna have to ask you to keep it away from the drunk person, please.
You just got her
Oh, that's
claws
alright.
in this already.
Idiot.
I guess we'll roll it. We're gonna have to create your own.
You're just going to try to take the armor.
All
off
right.
the guard.
Does everyone have what?
We're good.
I told
We're
no,
good.
no.
We're okay.
We don't mess with
I'm
the
fine.
fire.
Everyone's
Make a
got
strength
everything
or
they need.
persuasion
Alright, so
check.
real quick, back to my question I had asked when I say,
Oh yeah.
what is every magic item that you guys have that you are attuned to?
Kobu's weapon.
I don't think I'm attuned.
Kobu's weapon, you also have your headband.
I have to be attuned to the headband?
Yeah, that's how that headband works.
Alright, I am attuned to those two things.
Oh, don't you also have a?
Well, and your cloak of protection.
I have. Oh, jeez. Okay, cool.
I am full.
Yeah, don't you also have Miss Stella have a?
This is why I'm checking, because I want to make sure nobody accidentally has
You have the
more
ring
than
of
they
protection.
Not the ring. We don't
No,
have
but
a ring of
medallion of
protection.
thoughts.
You do.
But did he not also have a circle of intellect or whatever it was?
She has the medallion of thoughts or something.
Yeah, I had medallion of thoughts, which I never used. So I might as well just give that to somebody else.
Yeah,
No,
my only thing is the one that I just
Never
got.
use it.
Yeah, no, that's it.
If anything, I'm not the one ever interrogating.
Well, you should be with us when you're interrogating people and then do it for us.
I don't want to. I don't have intimidation.
It's just a bag.
You don't need to
Anyone
intimidate them.
can
I intimidate
grab
them
at
and
it.
then you read their thoughts.
You might as
It
well
just
if
has
you
3 uses
have
per
it.
day.
But I guess I could take it, but
I mean, I've got my 2 weapons.
Yeah, the medallion of thoughts is an uncommon magic item, has 5 charges, and you can use a charge to cast detect thoughts, and then it regains D4 charges per day.
Oh, I need to do elastic for Aurora.
And it looks like a little golden skull. Gold chain.
And then the cloak of elvenkind.
But
So yeah, I have my 2 guns that are enchanted.
So she has her braces of archery. Yeah, so she's got 4 things she needs to narrow down to 3. So she's got the medallion of thoughts, her cloak of protection, her. You also have your bow, quicksilver bow. I need to check and see if that was one that's attuned as well.
I don't think I'm actually attuned to anything.
what if it's just a very fancy bow? This is all a while ago.
I don't actually have to attune to my infused items. The +1 to hit. So I do not have any magic items I am attuned. No, I have my ring of adamantium ring of constitution.
Oh, that's right. The random thing you picked up off the side of the road.
Yep. That if I take off and go more than 10 feet, I go blind.
That's right.
I didn't know that was a thing. That's funny.
Yep.
Okay, I was gonna say, would Calvin know that? He probably doesn't.
This was during the long rest. I picked it up and attuned to it in the middle of the night. None of
I
you
think
have
I'm
seen
only
it.
attuned.
Wait, what is it?
to
Adamantium ring of constitution.
What does that give
so
you?
many
+2
things.
to constitution, and if I go more than 10 feet away from it, I go blind.
Ball out, mister. Or,
We have the curse meat now, so I can just take it off and you can
Yeah.
uncurse me whenever, but
Oh, dude, I literally didn't even see that. It's crazy.
yeah. No,
I think the only thing I'm attuned to is Bloodbane. Yeah.
Oh yes, the talking sword.
Yeah, that's all I have.
We're talking sword.
The holy hand grenade of
yeah, all your other stuff just moves.
Oh.
Yeah, like my armor and everything. It's not. The only thing about it is it's Moonsilver, which is good. It's just that's all I got.
So what all are you attuned to?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm
They're trying to figure that out right now.
if I'm attuned to my bow.
You don't. By the way, this is.
I don't remember.
Go back in here.
So
This is
your
your
magic
username
items you've
for
got
the
here.
account. This is
Medallion,
Medallion, my curse mute, and my
I'm gonna
bracelet.
say it's
Like,
not
when you
an attunement.
create a character, you will do that.
It's just a
Just
really,
powerful bow.
it's just a
Oh my
really
God.
fancy
But
bow.
then your cloak.
And my cloak,
So you have
yes.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to narrow down which magic item you want to
What if I
unattune
just
from.
gave you the medallion? Because I don't ever use it, and you're the one that talks to people the most.
I guess so.
That would help you more than me.
Got another shopping session left.
Since you don't have very much stuff.
Make it a moment.
All right, I'll take it.
Alright.
I'll make use of it.
Goes with moment.
No, it's
Well, I'm satisfied.
Johan, here's this jewelry I've had with
Cool.
I saw its lifeless eyes and it made me think of you.
Cool. Sick.
You are so.
Did you seriously just say sick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so you handed the medallion of thoughts to Johan. So Johan has his sword, Bloodbane.
That's it.
He has
the medallion.
medallion of thoughts.
That's it.
And is there any other magic item
No.
that you're attuned
All this other stuff is all moon silver.
It's just wood silver.
to? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I have is the power of money.
The power
It's the
of
best
moon.
power in California.
Yeah, let me just double check if moon silver are.
Power of I have a
required
job
to
with an
attunement.
income.
Nope, it's moon silver armor does not require attunement.
No, it's just.
Neither do the weapons.
What'd you just
What was that?
Doesn't sound good.
Oh, did you? Man.
What was it?
Now I gotta reprint it. Or reglue it.
Yes.
I was gonna say it should be.
No, printing would be stronger.
So I got the medallion of thoughts.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Now
That's
you
fine.
can
Read
read
people's.
someone's thoughts at least 5 times a day.
Well, it'll be useful for what I
Does
do.
also work as a pretty decent case.
Aurora has a last name.
Johann Wolf. No, we do have that suit of armor.
True.
Buried.
It's in Lycanmore.
Yeah.
In a place where none of you know.
That's right. Because that's his.
However, that's good.
Well, we're good. We don't need that.
Oh yeah, the other thing you have is the curse mute.
Yeah, we.
Yeah. I had the bracer, the curse mute, and the cloak of Elven. That should be all the things I'm attuned to.
Cool.
Well, and the braces of archery, right?
She said that.
Yeah, I said that.
Bracers.
Bracers, curse mute, and the cloak.
Okay.
Just those three.
Just
So
those.
those are the 3
Yeah.
you're going to have on you. Okay.
I'm good.
All right. If
You've got that weapon. I've got my ring. He's got the wand, and then Aurora's got the.
you want another one? Do
Cloak and the
you want another one?
backpack.
Yeah.
Another wand. What is the wand?
So
It's a
one.
wand to detect magic.
Yeah.
That one doesn't require attunement, does it?
No.
No.
Maybe.
Oh,
I'll
dude,
do
a
double
freaking
check.
sick wand belt's gonna go crazy.
It does not require attunement. It's just an uncommon magic item.
I would love another wand.
He's a fairy.
I'm a fairy.
Without the wings.
Yeah. He is.
I go to Cairo and say, hey, can you make a little like wand belt that I can stick all my wands in and make it look really cool like?
A wand holster. He's like, 1 second, this is my wand for opening doors, this is my wand for fireballs, this is my wand for detecting
I
magic.
can detect traps.
This is my wand of finding wands.
Imagine like a little
I have
bandolier
3
kind of thing
charges
that like
with
they
a
just
wand
slide
that can
into.
detect
Yeah,
traps in a secret door
You
within
need to use
30
that.
feet.
Okay.
I knew I had something for traps.
Well, in that case, if we're all satisfied,
Let's go.
let's go home.
Where are we going?
We're going to Lore Watch, I believe.
Alright.
So we are not talking to Lord Forkfire.
Okay, so now that you've sold, you're just gonna go to Lower Watch?
Yeah.
Are we
Do you
saying
want to
anything?
talk to Lord Folkfar?
Wait, hey, I hold up my
I
badger.
just have to drop off the small little device that has the recording of the vampires saying.
Wait.
Best noise.
Yeah.
Have his rat send it.
I hold up my badger by the scruff. We can
I'm just gonna
tie a
go-
note to it. If
God.
Yes?
Give this to Lord Folkvar.
What did you get on holding Yoshiko back?
I will do, sir.
It was like a 17. I'll roll again. It was 11.
I'll be sure to do so.
For the sake of simplicity, we're going to say Yoshiko has been subdued.
Say it's by Cairo. He'll know. We'll get through.
Will do.
Okay, let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Let's pull a card for the day of travel.
Anyone else want to do it? Anyone else want to do it?
Go
Anyone else
ahead.
wanna do it?
Because it is 2 days away, so first day of travel is you're heading out of Southgate back towards the.
No puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles.
I want to put my heavy crossbow underslung on my rifle.
This is complicated.
So it's the rifle, the shotgun, and then the heavy crossbow all in one weapon.
Once
Mercy.
you do it all together, it is so nice. I would do it like after.
Under barrel crossbow on an over
Over
under
under
shotgun.
rifle
Once you
shotgun.
do it,
So much. Oh my
3 in
gosh.
a row. 3 barrel.
Hey,
Okay.
and then I'm going to put my glaive on the bottom for a bayonet.
dude, it's like a whole just stack of weapons.
You're just making a Gears of War gun at this point.
Okay.
I'm just going to put a gun on my glaive. I'm not going to have a weapon.
The gun is the
Combination
mount.
weapon.
All right. You guys have a first day that passes uneventfully as you're traveling out of the city.
It's just more of us gossiping about Johan while he's just totally
I'm
unaware.
busy team for adding the crossbow under.
Okay.
So that's like a...
You find a weird
27.
way to somehow mount it upside down under.
Perfect.
Lovely.
So like, as long as you like flip the gun upside down, it functions.
No, I have built a contraption to go over, so then
It's like
it's a Chuko new, even though that one where it's
Yeah.
more like encased.
Yeah.
The string and all that.
Yeah.
It's just stuck on the bottom.
His
do you
weapon
know
is
these
an
things exist?
abomination. You forgot to add the bayonet.
How many? Sorry, how many?
You gotta add the bayonet and
That
then
was
the
just one.
flashlight.
We're
and
gonna
the
one
do
day.
We're gonna have a second day.
I want the
Well, I need
crossbow
to
there
roll
so I
for
can have
spell
an act
casting.
net arrows
Oh,
and
yeah.
just have them there.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, who's gonna roll for the next dice? Or roll for the next die?
No puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles.
Well, I'm fine with puzzles, just no angry monsters that will kill us.
Please no.
So the day is fairly uneventful
Fairly.
on the second day. Weather is good, but you do notice off in the distance, up on the high cliffs, you do occasionally notice as you glance up the silhouette of a figure seemingly watching you guys as you're traveling through the canyon, Slot Canyon.
We ignored.
We see what? Sorry.
Figure.
There just looks to be a dark silhouette up on the
Nope.
edges of
I
the
pulled
cliff.
in fetching
watching
ambushed
you
hard,
guys as
didn't
you
I?
travel
Take it. Make a
on
roll.
the second day. But what is she gonna do?
Just keep going.
I'm gonna.
I noticed nothing.
Everyone sees it, or
It's
is it
just like you guys glance out of your vision, you see it like twice throughout the day following you guys.
Would I recognize it as someone trailing me? I don't assume. 9 is what I got.
It's not necessarily, you see like a quick glance.
Okay.
We know
Just a
someone's-
silhouette of someone or something.
We know someone's
Yeah.
following.
Really quick. I'm very sorry. On the second night of travel, I do sleep spellcast.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I sleep spellcast on myself. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can continue what you're doing while I do this.
So
Okay.
we're 2 days traveling to the portal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, midway through the day, you guys arrive at the portal,
Okay.
at the
Before
rune circle.
we go into the nightmare, whatever that fetch we go into, I would like to approach Cairo and see if I can talk to Lua Prada.
Thunderwave on yourself.
What the fetch did you do?
I cast Thunderwave on myself in the middle of the night. It does 2d8 damage. Well, yeah, it hits. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, just randomly in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
You just hear a cacophonous blast of thunderclap.
I rolled really high
It
too.
spreads out 300 feet.
I do 11
Sound
hit
from
points
him.
on myself. Okay.
Damn it.
Everything's fine.
Everyone in the party has a heart attack at like 2 a.m. as he spell casts Thunderwave on himself.
Oh!
I'm just sitting there watching.
You watch his tent from the outside go.
Gosh.
Oh,
Man.
oh, I'm
You
okay.
alright?
I had a dream that there was lightning and scary. I'm okay.
Okay.
Go back to sleep.
Okay.
Just moves on.
I just stare at
Right.
Daisy like,
Okay.
I submit my request again.
Yeah.
I need to talk to Cairo before we get into the fetching, whatever the fetch we travel through. The scary place with the dragon. Now that she's not drunk,
Would you like to be more drunk?
I need to talk. I need
Yes.
to talk to your mother. If you would please.
That's so funny. I need to talk to your mother.
I have something to do with my mother.
I mean, you're not Princip anymore, hopefully. It's been a day.
I'm still princess.
Dang it!
I
How dare
cast
you talk to
warding
this
wand
person?
on the box. Open
Okay.
it up.
He opens up his
And
lockbox.
tentatively undo the Geist vial.
Do I have to hold it to talk to her?
I'm not sure.
I would
We haven't done this in forever.
No, you can just pick it up, and when you pick it up, the gargantuan ghostly form of Lua Prada, the ancient moon silver dragon ghost, pops out of the Geist vial
Yeah, massive
and
she
like
is.
shakes herself out, and then kind of like stretches down to your guys' eye level. And she's
Sorry, gamers.
I would assume everyone else is asleep. That is when I would approach Cairo at.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we can be
At
asleep.
Got it.
that would actually be the night of the first day, though.
Yes, please. I just didn't want to interrupt your card drawing.
Okay. So she stretches down.
Yoshiko wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
Hello,
Yes.
Miss. I have a few questions.
How can I be of service?
Does the name Razan ring any bells for you?
Why is that?
Why do you know that name?
Wait, you do know him?
Yes, Rizan is an ancient dragon by my standards.
Right, that is what you told me. Yeah. It's been a while.
Because we went into this portal thing, and he threatened to kill us if we didn't help him get out of said portal thing.
He is looking for a soul mine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're
threatened
definitely
your
not
son.
going to give it to him. Razan used to rule all of Mr.
Oh
All
boy.
of it?
Yes.
Like post-shattering or pre-shattering?
Oh, far before the shadow.
Mine is as old as the Shatter. They're older than the Shatter.
I hate all of you. Old
We're
people.
talking a good 5,000 years before the shattering.
What does Yoshiko know about dragons?
Are we all hearing this conversation?
No.
You're all asleep.
Yoshiko knows nothing about dragons. I assume the older you get, the more powerful you are.
That's the general rule of thumb for dragons, although it's also dependent on the size of your horde.
He looks like bones. Does that mean anything?
He's become a Well, I mean, he was a Dracolich before. That would be why he's bones.
Complicated.
Cairo, translate.
Draco
He's
Lich.
insanely powerful.
Cairo, translate.
Do you know liches? You remember the weak lich that we fought at Dawn's Rest?
The guy who called himself Dawnbreaker?
Yes. He's still a powerful wizard.
Oh.
This is a dragon that went through the same process.
Oh.
And he's not even just that, he's also tainted by the touch of the Shadowfell, which makes him a Shadow Dracolich, which makes him even stronger and more dangerous.
A shadow what?
Would I know the shadow?
We can kill him.
No.
Is that the thing within the...
Shadowfell.
All the glory,
it's,
baby.
It's another realm that's imbued with dark power.
Does Yoshiko recognize the name Shadow?
We have to.
So, do we know why he's in this little nightmare portal that we can transport ourselves through, or how we got there?
Well, he was trapped there about 6,000 years ago. When he was revolted against by a large group of dragons. In the process of them trapping him there, they died. But he was sealed there in the Nightmare Realm.
Yeah.
Now, as far as I know, the last time he tried to get out was like 4,000 years ago, but didn't really amount to anything.
This time, how long ago was it that Kobu died?
That would have been around 400 years ago that the Nightmare Wastes event happened.
Okay. So, I assume he wants the soul mines to get out.
Yes.
What would happen if he did? Obviously bad things, but like specifics,
he would
please.
take back over the world, and it would be an age where everybody is ruled over by dragons.
Are there dragons that
With him
want
as-
this?
Of course there are.
Okay. I have 2 brain cells. I'm sorry.
Dragons have an innate desire to conquer. At least some kinds of dragons.
Are there those who would be less inclined to have this happen?
Generally
Dragon-wise.
metallic colored dragons.
See, there is a difference. Did you know that there were fish dragons?
I did not.
That's so funny. Calvin giggles in his sleep.
I did not know there were fish dragons.
What about mushroom dragons?
No, I did not know that either.
Also,
Do
sorry.
you know when your village appeared on this realm?
Do I?
Yoshiko does not. Well, you know that at some point during the Shattering is when your village was established. Like 900-ish years ago.
Okay, so that conversation we had in the tavern that first time where we decided to throw accusations at each other. Do you remember this? I told you that we showed up during the Shattering because my home plane, whatever the fetch that was, got smashed into this one.
It was another part of Mystery.
So, Shattering sometime at some point, eventually. The reason
Yeah, you guys are still outside of the blacksmith.
I was gonna say
you were.
it's
that-
really distracting hearing the ting
Like,
ting.
go
ting.
ahead. Let me swap this out for the travel.
There you go. Sorry, sorry to jump in there.
So, I guess if he were to get out, what kind of effect would it have on the environment around them?
I mean, he was. What type of dragon was he before he was a
He was
Draculus?
black, wasn't he? Acidic.
So
I don't know any of this.
it would be acid waters, swampy.
I don't. Lua Prada, do you know how the Nightmare Waste came to be?
My understanding is that
I
it happened
don't
during
know
the
anything
Shattering.
about the Nightmare Wastes.
The Nightmare Waste. You think the Nightmare Waste came to be during the Shattering?
That is my understanding.
It's Yoshi.
Actually, make a history check.
I'm going to do so as well. Ooh, that's fun. 9. 13.
The Nightmare Wastes were around
13 as well.
somewhere between 400 to 500 years ago.
Oh. Okay.
So, I have some horrible dots floating next to each other. I just want to see if they connect, and I'm really hoping they don't.
Razan emerged.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If he popped out over by my village, and that's what caused the Nightmare Waste, the issue.
I mean, in theory, if a breach was made that was large enough for him to fit through, it would unleash a massive amount of nightmares and other creatures with it. And from my limited understanding of the Nightmare Realm, the Nightmare Realm does siphon the life from the mortal realm, and so it would create a place of nothing where life couldn't exist.
It siphons the life force from the mortal realm?
It literally destroys all life, yes.
What the fetch are my people doing? How did we... What?
Yoshiko's having a mental breakdown.
She's had several this
This is why nobody lives there and nobody goes there. And everyone just assumes that you couldn't live there. Because there is nothing alive there other than remnant nightmares that were trapped on this side.
Hypothetically,
And horrors.
if there were someone to live there, how would that work? What would they fetching have to have?
They'd
Well,
have to
apparently
have
you're the
life
one to
source.
ask. Because you apparently live there.
They'd have to have a
Feathers.
source of life.
Look at the holy water springs.
What if they come
Does
from the
holy water
nightmare
deal
realm?
with nightmares?
But who?
Deals with undead.
Well, your village wasn't consumed. Your people live in the one patch of area that wasn't
That's
consumed.
why. Okay, I'm just okay. These are dumb questions. You know these things.
Not dumb questions.
Any question's a question.
The reason I'm concerned is because I think Razan might be my problem. Does he have any known weaknesses? How hard is it to kill this thing?
He was around before I was.
Draco Lich, so if it works like any other Lich.
We find his thing that he's
Find
connected
his-
to.
Yeah,
and
the
destroy it.
one on the term.
Well, God, a Horcrux.
We find its phylactery and destroy it, or else there is no way to kill
Or
him.
just keep him stuck there?
Or keep him stuck.
Cool, wonderful, wonderful. Crap. Alright, thank you, ma'am. I think that's all the questions I have. Wait, actually. Dragon's friends. Do they, like, have societies? Do they talk to each other? Or are y'all loners?
Depends on the kind of dragon.
Isn't that what I said when she was asking me these things?
Some of us like company, some of us hate.
I was like,
I'm talking about dragons
Never talked to
specifically.
them.
I asked you whether or not humans have relationships with dragons.
oh yeah.
Like, bronze dragons love to talk to people. They'll chat your face off. But
Have you
not all
ever-
dragons like to interact. Silver dragons like to pretty much hoard people. They collect people.
Can you still use your breath by chance?
Yeah. I mean, it's not nearly as strong as it was, but
Yoshiko's gonna pull out the stuff.
I may be a... Remember, I'm a geist. I'm not just a ghost.
I'm probably gonna wake you up, Johan, and pulling this out. Yoshiko's not gonna be careful about
Like
it.
it's on me.
It is
I
a
imagine
far
it would
weaker
be.
version of my breath, but
I
I can
imagine-
do it.
Oh yeah.
That
like-
was Blackstone or whatever it was.
Yes, this thing.
What are you doing?
You're asleep.
She said she woke me up. Wait, let me.
Probably on accident. I'm talking to a product.
Okay, but why?
She can breathe on it.
Do you know her breath is the one we need? Go ahead.
At Johan being loud, does it wake anyone else up?
There's a giant glowing dragon.
What is my?
Giant ghost dragon. As you pull out the material, she looks at it and goes,
We were told maybe you could breathe on things like this
Not
and make
that
it so that
well
we could
today.
help people.
well, this material, if I was to breathe on it, it wouldn't do anything to it. That's breathstone. At least that's what dragons call it. I'm an artificer. Did you think I don't know everything about materials?
I thought you told me everything you did know.
I
Apparently not.
made you.
I know.
Don't sass your mother.
Whoa.
Don't
I
test my
thought you
child.
tell me more than
she,
my
she turns towards you. Don't test my child.
Yes, ma'am.
That's my creation. I can talk to him however I want.
Johan's
Yeah,
just
they
like,
shouldn't sass you.
Back
Basic
to
Sun
bed,
101.
no,
Anyway,
no. Now I'm up.
certain dragons' breaths interact with different materials differently. We call those materials, ones that have been breathed on, breathstones. Or at least it's a wide term for the name. But each of them has a different name. But mine in particular, moon silver dragons can breathe on moon silver and use it with effects based on their breath.
We have the raw material and some of the breathed on material, correct?
You just have the breathed on material.
Oh, we just.
They are not sure what the raw material was.
What kind of dragon would have created this? Swear on all those holy if it's a black dragon.
She like leans over and is looking at it.
I think we already figured out what it was.
We had question marks, but we're connecting dots.
I guess so.
It looks like this is what happens when platinum is breathed on by a wintergreen dragon. A wintergreen dragon is a hybrid, white and green.
Are they?
Do you know where one lives?
The cold corrosive effects of it taint the platinum and turn it into this material. It's a material that can be used to trap souls.
Is that what the Geist vial is made of?
Actually, it's a similar process, but not quite.
Interesting.
So, is this winter?
But yes, it is a breathstone. In the process of creating the Geist vial, I used a moonstone dragon's breath.
Do wintergreen dragons?
You see, The Moonstone Dragon's Breath allows it to stay pure and be a pure soul holder. Once a creature dies, it can be a reservoir of such that can keep them alive. The difference between that and this is that this is more of like a prison. That it will suck a creature into it, keep them alive within, along with whatever other creature has been entombed inside.
How do we release an entombed creature?
Well, there would be a couple of ways, depending on how they made the device that they're holding it in. If you have a large enough, you of course have to have a large enough container to contain the power of the creature or its soul, and then generally there is a second plate that you'll have, or an individual plate that if you were to either if you could get that plate that matches to the corresponding container that you've contained something soul in, and you touch that plate to it, it would release the creature or all creatures within. The other potential option would be to have the original dragon that created the stone breathe on it again, and that would reverse its effects.
Do wintergreen dragons have a habit of being friendly?
Not particularly. They're not generally very social with other dragons. They have the ferocity of a white dragon, but partially the cunning of a green dragon. In my experience, they're nasty little buggers.
Do you think they could be convinced to make a prison for an angel?
Potentially. Depends on what great wealth they were being offered.
Do you have a map?
Yeah.
But for reference, my personal breath and what it does when I breathe on moon silver is it, well, pretty much just enchants the moon silver so that when it strikes creatures, it not only does radiant but also cold damage. Infuses it with power.
That is.
So, like, for example, my breath weapon, or my breath, what it does is it's a line of radiant ice that freezes and creates structures of radiant icicles upon the ground where it hits, encasing my foes and slowing them down. So if I use that on a bit of moon silver, it will enhance it and provide similar effects to it.
You're just gonna pull out the map.
But
I assume.
unfortunately, my breath weapon is no longer nearly as potent or strong as it was, so I don't have the ability to infuse anymore. Because it does take the force of at least an adult
Are we going to Oak
living
Creek or
dragon to
Norwatch?
be able to do it.
No.
We love
That is one of the downsides of the Geist File, is I have gotten far weaker than it was.
Oh, that's okay. Would you happen to know what kind of environments the mint evergreen
The
dragons hang out in?
evergreen dragons generally live in
Dragons.
like a taiga tundra forest.
Yoshiko's gonna
They
pull
like snowy forests and generally will nest in frozen over lakes, keeping their layers hidden at the bottom of them.
Is any of that area in Thaddeus's area?
You do know that the Lost Woods are a snowy wood between his area and
I can accuse
That's
him of
on.
things now.
That is on the way.
Well, we don't necessarily have to go there. I don't want to fight a dragon. I just
I'm
think
saying
maybe.
that's on the way to you, to your village,
Oh,
because the
the
Lost Woods.
wherever a
border.
wintergreen dragon layers down becomes a snowy area.
Oh, are we?
I used to have territory.
I think we're
disputes
gonna
with
go kill a
them in
dragon.
Similar areas.
Are you saying that to Calvin?
No.
Because I'm asleep right
Yeah.
now.
no, I'm saying that. I'm saying that to.
so this area?
Kaya.
You're s- okay.
Okay. And then
Okay,
Watch yourself.
I'm
Okay,
listening.
so
I
we'll
can
go right
hear.
in the Lost Woods.
I think
Okay, cool. Thank you.
We're gonna slay a dragon.
I think that's all the questions I have. Did anybody else have a question?
Can no.
You're
The two people
I
that
was,
are
I
like,
was gonna make a comment, but I'm not gonna.
This is the night where you thunderstorm yourself.
Of course I do.
You guys all of a sudden hear a loud
back in-
thunderous bang.
Like back in my lair, assuming it's still there, there should be a device that I have that would allow me to track them.
That'll be a later date.
One thing at a time. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
So in the morning.
No problem. She's gonna go ahead back.
Or
She
just
like
tomorrow
boots the
afternoon,
guy's
'cause
guy
we're
with her
back.
nose and like teleports back into it, like a Pokeball, just.
We
Yeah,
do
I'm
a
not
little
gonna
lore
put
I'm
book.
Over
sorry to
there.
wake you, Johan. I just have to ask
That's
questions.
fine. That's since I'm awake. And then caca, and then that happened.
Okay.
Yeah, loud thunderous boom, and you just see me go.
But now that I'm awake,
I sent a letter to my family.
just
I
gonna be
really
awake.
skipped over it so many times.
You're not
I'm
gonna
just.
say
Yeah,
something
you
romantic?
sent a letter back to your family with Batsui.
It's specifically to my mother. Specifications that only she can read it. Just
Yeah.
warning them, kind of like, hey, vampire issues. Moving on. We have.
So we're thinking the same thing. Kiana's trapped in one of these
yeah.
vaults.
And I don't think
Yeah. By the way, this side of the table, at any time you want, feel free to take it.
Yeah, you guys have been.
I don't think we're gonna be able to convince. I have
Yeah.
It is.
I have a feeling we're not going to convince that evergreen dragon to help us open this, unless we make it worth it.
Unless you have someone with +8 persuasion.
I hate, like, I don't hear this, but in my head, I'm like, I hate to say this. Somehow Calvin might be able to convince it. I hate it. I don't know why, but
He is surprisingly
convincing.
persuasive when he needs to be.
Yeah, but if we can, because
Yeah.
I don't think they would have cared too much about who is, in charge of the realm, but they probably got paid to do this. If we paid them
I could probably develop a device
to contain the fire,
to contain the fire maybe, but I have a soul mind available to me. Basically unlimited power.
He can beep up.
I was thinking if we get to the vault, I could possibly come up with a device to extract souls from it. Possibly. I won't know until I see one.
and that's in
I don't know where the
Lycanmore,
vault is either.
or where would that be?
I have a soul mind right here.
I know, but where would we go to your workshop?
I don't know. I'd have to see the actual vault itself.
Where's the?
We're saying the thing that
We don't know.
keeps the souls.
Okay.
If Kiana is trapped in one of these vaults, I won't know for sure if I have a way to get her out.
I have a feeling that
Unless I see it.
if I have a feeling if Vesna's the one who's done this, which I think we've kind of figured this out,
It's pointing towards that. Or at least
she'll
she has
probably
something to
keep
do
it
with
close
Probably.
because
So it'll probably be somewhere in
her area.
Mistwatch?
Mistvale,
Mistvale.
or Mistwatch.
That side of the map.
Yep.
So, but we're gonna go talk to.
Thaddeus to delay the election, make a pit stop at
Please.
Yoko's village.
I feel like we're gonna have to play into his ego,
Probably.
and also, if we can convince him that a cult of vampires is gonna try to undermine the election, use his hatred of. I guess the question is, does he hate undead more than he does the church?
I think
Yeah.
that the dragon might be associated with Thaddeus. The area where it would be not the black one,
Sorry.
the mint green one.
Here you go.
The wintergreen! Because the area where it would nest, the snowy area, is in
You think
his
Thaddeus-
domain.
As in Thaddeus is letting it.
As in Thaddeus is making deals with it, he would have the wealth to do so.
Do you think we can?
So he may not
We won't know
necessarily.
until we get there.
I guess so.
You told us that why Yoshiko doesn't like him, right?
No, she's just going to kill him. I mean, you guys know that she's
We
looking
just
for
know
her
that-
village,
So
and so that would probably be your best assumption.
Johan, not knowing this, is gonna be like, if we're not able to convince him, are we willing to kill him?
You know that she would kill him. She's told us several times.
It would help my village greatly if we got that fetcher off of the throne.
I think Yoshiko was to kill him. I'm out. I'm not here.
My family is in charge of the holy water spring there. If he had infinite access to a natural source of holy water, he could do his job better. He wouldn't buy it from us, so we told him to fetch off. And now he's pissed off about it because we're in his domain. And so he should have the village. If he knew where it was, we would be screwed. We can't fend off an army. The reason we're safe is because we're hidden.
But if we kill him, we need to.
We have the church intervene.
The church doesn't go there.
The
He doesn't
church-
allow them there.
That's
Which
when it,
means he won't.
this
like
is when
you.
it gets complicated.
He won't like him at all. You might have to be hidden.
I can be there. I just would have to not try to make it look like the church is trying to take over his place. I'm a guest in his home. I'm not an authority there.
I have sway with
But-
Folkvar, Southgate as a whole.
Yeah.
I mean, we all do now.
Well, Fulfar mentioned that not everybody in his area supports him because he lets other problems run rampant. So,
No, because he keeps the undead at bay.
besides
But he
the
only
undead,
focuses on
He
the
only
undead,
focuses on the undead.
which is
he
a major
doesn't-
problem in that area, but
which might be related to the Nightmare Realms, of course, but that's not your fault. And if the church was back there, we could do more with that, but I can't.
we're probably going to have to keep a very low profile there because if he knew who I was, I would never make it out of that section of the woods.
So you need a better disguise than what you have now.
I need to not look like I have chicken feet. As long as he doesn't see my wings, we're fine. My wings go under the cloak.
Okay.
I should probably take.
So
off
when we
any of
go
our
when we
abilities.
go see him, you'll just probably have to not go in.
So
Maybe not.
you have issues with them. He has issues with the church.
I really don't
These
care.
two can't go in.
I couldn't give a crap about the dude. Like I don't.
I am aware of that, but we need him to be on our side.
I know.
We don't. Well, we.
We
Do we
just need him.
do we send him?
We just need him to agree to delay the election.
I think if we just show proof.
Show proof that Lady Vesna is a vampire and that the vampire cult is trying.
I think you took that proof, gave that proof to.
I can make another.
All right.
I can make those devices as an action.
And again, I'm not here, but you also have me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, do we send him?
Okay, me as in him. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't see that because I was looking at the iPad, but it's funny.
So we get there, we send you three, probably. Oh,
I don't think he'd have a problem with you.
I don't think he'd have a problem with any of us besides Yoshiko.
He's not gonna have a problem with me. He would just be excited to get anything
But-
he can.
I just. will
It's the issue with you is you're an inquisitor of the church and he doesn't like the church.
Yeah. But this is
So
where.
you shouldn't be the spokesperson, that's what I'm saying.
Probably.
So Johan gets to be my babysitter. Is
Not here. Not here.
that what I'm hearing out of this?
Probably.
Wonderful.
Because we don't want to kill him
But I will.
if we can do something. If he forces our hand and
Because killing him may cause more problems than what you're ready for.
I
killing
have a
him,
lot of fetching problems. Are you sure about that?
killing
Yeah.
him would galvanize the entire rest of those people to not like your village instead of just him.
Or the church.
That's assuming they know it was me.
That's the quest. We would have to make sure we do it in a way that they won't.
We can't just go in.
Or, and then having the church like condemn him to death would only probably just start a war.
Start a civil war, and that's
Not
we're
what we-
trying to stop a war. Because if Lady Vesna de Vaux goes there, it's going to start a war.
So we may have
People
to
realize.
appease to him and make him happy.
I will not be involved in that.
That's fair.
Have fun.
Could you try to barter for your town's sake?
I'm sorry, barter what? What do I have to offer him? If he knew I
He
was
doesn't.
there,
He
he would
doesn't
either
seem like
kill
he's
me
reasonable.
or something else.
He doesn't sound like someone we can reason with. He sounds like someone we have to suck up to.
I'm just saying, I don't really know what you want Yoshiko to barter with. She doesn't have information she's willing to give away.
She doesn't really have a lot of weight.
I'm rolling to see if I would hear this conversation
Oh my
going on.
Anyway, so
Well, tomorrow we're going to be entering the Nightmare Realm.
When I hear this conversation going on with a 14,
Sure. Considering you woke yourself up by sleep casting.
fair enough.
go on.
Calvin stirs. I'm not gonna join it just yet. But Calvin stirs, and you can tell he's kind of like, eh.
Do we,
Uh,
Calvin?
You
You
rang.
We're going to be entering the Nightmare Realm tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
Very well might run into Razan, or at least his cult.
Who's that? Is
The
that
dragon in the Nightmare Realm that almost killed me.
He lays his head back down, but he's still obviously listening. Go on.
We may need you to talk us out of it again.
I say we just avoid the thing. The only reason it approached us before is because somebody shot at it.
And then in a couple,
So what I'm hearing is you need my help.
in a way, you need your help. Because if you don't talk our way out of it, he'll kill you too.
I like those odds. All right.
Also, in a couple days, we may need you to talk to
Yes.
Thaddeus.
Who's that?
He's the Lord of
He's
Misfortune.
another High Lord
Lord.
elect.
That's fine.
And he's kind of a douche.
So glad that we haven't met him yet, and you guys are on my side.
He's, well, I
You said it yourself. We're friends, and of course we're on your side.
yeah.
I'm sorry. What did you say? I caught none of that.
Doesn't matter. You just tell me when and what I need to do, and I'll do it.
You need him.
I also require at least a pint of ale beforehand.
Before.
Oh, just a pint. Oh, you know me. I'll be fine. Just a pint. Not too alcoholic.
You want to get paid before you make sure we don't die?
And after. But we'll get to that when we get there. All right, night and night, mates.
Fine.
Hang on.
Anyway, I think. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Go fast forward?
I did what I needed.
All right.
Or what?
Okay. We will fast forward to you guys entering the portal
Thank you.
as you pour a vial of vampire blood onto your blood key. The perfectly round quartz ball fills with blood and then begins to drain about halfway as mist and the red runes around the circle all light up, and a pool of mist washes over the surface of it in the familiar way.
It's a 2-day
I'm
walk.
very concerned about this.
All right. Who's jumping in first?
No.
Just kidding. I dive in.
I walk in.
We will.
Wait. Is there? I mean, and I guess you're in, but
I backflip in.
can we do that one thing where you? It's like we get the die.
Entropy?
Yes.
Yeah, we probably want
Yeah, I
that.
can cast that if you would like.
Oh no.
So everybody,
I don't get
Is it
that.
8 hours or is it too long rest?
it's a long rest, I believe.
Let's do it. Right?
That's fine. We have to take a long rest while we're in the Nightmare Waste anyways, don't we? Because it's a couple days of travel.
The 2d20s.
Oh,
2d20s.
to get up to there, it's like a day.
Oh, okay.
Nightmare
That's
Waste.
fine. 2d20s, everybody.
Okay. All right. Good.
Okay, these were mediocre. But...
Big money, big money.
I got 2
You got 2 tinies.
Are you freaking?
No, I got 2 12s,
Oh,
not 2
12s.
20s.
Who's going to
I was
pull
like,
the
way to
card?
die. Way to die.
And not
I'll
touching
pull a card. I'll be the oath of glory.
it. 2 11s. What a
I got
lovely
a
day.
5 and a 20.
2 11s, 2
8.
12s.
Watch at
You
my
got a 20?
I got a 5 and a
my luck.
Ew. 8
I
and a
got a
14.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to use that 20 on, just in case.
Anyway,
Traveling through the Nightmare Realm, it is unusually quiet this time. And that you guys don't encounter anything. Like, it's weird.
Let's go.
You don't hear, like, creatures sniffling off to the side in mists.
I don't
You
really
don't
hate that
see
one,
little horrors flying in the air. No dragon. Nothing.
Oh,
It is
lovely. It's just a little walk in the park.
weirdly quiet for the day of travel.
So nothing happens.
Nothing at all.
Not while we're
Nothing
there.
happened.
That's strange.
Keep moving on.
And as you guys get to,
What?
as you're traveling along the gravel road with the different lampposts, you kind of feel this realization that like each of these lampposts is kind of representative of what the angels of the different cities are to the people of Mistridden, that they are a small pillar of light illuminating against the darkness of the world around them and inspiring hope upon the people. As you arrive at the rune circle, this rune circle is built into what looks like an old well. And you can see that the trees around this area are mostly dead or very sparse pines. And as you get close to your rune, your blood key activates the rune circle, and the familiar pool of mist begins to waft up from the well and overflow out.
I will say
As the portal opens.
before we go, Yoshiko will hide the weapon, try to make herself as inconspicuous as she possibly can.
Do I have
Put on
anything for that?
shoes.
You have a beak, right? You're a bird. Oh, no,
No.
you're not.
Bird legs, bird wings, about as much as she gets.
Gotcha.
I just need to cover those up.
I can't help.
All right.
Yep.
I
As
walk
you
through.
guys step through, we'll go ahead and end off there tonight.
There we go.
Hey.
Thank you guys for watching. Have a lovely night. Remember to like and subscribe.
Thank you everyone for watching. If you want to catch us again next week, we will be live streaming approximately at the same time, around 6:30 Mountain Standard Time on Sundays. Thank you for watching. Leave a follow, like, subscribe, and have a
guys.
fantastic week.
Love you guys.
Goodbye.
Mwah.